Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds, heaven Godspeed. With profound, humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace.
Part 1 of 4.
Etc.
Like to risk heart disease? No? Then choose vegan.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Τα προγράμματά μας προσφέρονται σε πολλές γλώσσες. Παρακαλούμε δείτε suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Hello, Master.
Hello, Master.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm good.
You sound different today.
Oh, really?
I didn't recognize your voice. Everything okay with you guys?
Yes, we're
Master.
fine. We're happy.
Happy?
Yes.
Oh, nice to hear. I was still thinking, what else more can I do for you guys? You still have all the cakes or you have enough?
Yes, enough.
Yes,
we are
Master.
full all the time.
Very good. Good.
Yes.
If you're not full, then you can't work. You know, we have this system on this planet.
Yeah.
You have to put something in before you can put something out.
Yes.
Oh, wow. You happy, huh?
Yes.
Really?
Master. Yes, I'm happy.
Oh, wonderful. And so good to hear. Because I was always thinking, is there anything else I can do for them, for you guys? Because you came into a new environment and you start working hard and...
Master already does a lot for us already.
Okay. It's not a lot, it's just comfort. And sometimes, comfort the mind, yeah?
Yes.
So it doesn't complain, yeah? The heart may be okay, but the mind complains, you know. Okay. Me too. I didn't contact anybody except you guys. You are my relatives and family. I have no family except those who follow the same ideal, the same direction.
Yes.
Yeah, they are my family.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have anyone else, truly. I don't call anybody except before when my sister, passed away.
Yes.
I really miss her sometimes, yeah. Because she was not well and they didn't let her come to see me before she died. Long before that. And nobody said anything to me about all that was happening. Too busy. And I feel sorry about that. Yeah. Okay. Otherwise, everything okay. I don't really have time to think too much, actually. Sometimes I'm thinking of her when something reminds me on TV or some other work, that's all. Otherwise, I don't really have time to miss anybody. I can't even miss myself. Okay, anything new?
Yeah, we have some question. Want to ask, have a master comment?
Okay. Is that your question or from the team?
From the team. Our team have some question.
Okay. Never mind, it doesn't matter. You ask them.
In Afghanistan, where several people have been killed in a bomb blast outside a well-known mosque. The explosion happened as mourners gathered at the Eidgah Mosque complex for the funeral of a senior Taliban official's mother.
On October 3, a roadside bomb was detonated outside the entrance of a mosque in Kabul, and at least 5 civilians lost their lives and others were wounded.
Who did it?
No one has claimed responsibility for the bombing, so we still don't know.
They don't know who did it?
Yeah.
Okay. No one came forward. No one admitted that they did it.
Yeah.
Oh, coward. Why did they have to kill civilians? Huh? They have suffered enough already. Afghanistan suffered too much already, and then recently just too many changes and too many things they have to deal with, and too scared already to even go out of their house.
Yes.
And now somebody has to even sneak up on them like that. You know, innocent people. I
Yes.
think they are cowards. They must be one of those so-called terrorist groups. They're not Muslim. I told you already. They're not Muslim.
Yes, they
They're
are
just
no.
they're just murderers. They're just ambitious or stuff. And if it is a Muslim, even, then they are just misunderstand. You know?
Yeah, they didn't follow the Islam teaching.
No, not at all. Because the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, has always advised for peace.
Yes.
That's why they greet each other always like Assalamu alaikum, mean peace be upon you.
Yes.
They say that every day, every minute, every time, like they're breathing, but they don't do it. I mean, what do the Afghanistan people, these civilians, innocent bystanders, have anything to do with anybody, right?
Right.
They don't even know whom they killed. So just innocent people, defenseless. This is terrible. Because many of the so-called terrorist groups, they also abuse the Islamic teaching, because Islam means peace. Yeah.
Yes.
And they use the Quran or the Hadith. Hadith are recorded stories of the disciples with the Prophet.
Yes.
When the Prophet Muhammad was still alive, peace be upon him forever. He was teaching them this and that, or answer some of their questions. And the Quran, they just abuse it. You know, like in Hadith, some people ask the Prophet, what can they do to earn more merit to go to heaven and all that? And the Prophet's answer is, one of the acts they should do is a jihad, a spiritual jihad.
Yes.
Means fighting for the spiritual understanding. But that doesn't mean go out and fight with other people or kill people at random like that, innocent people.
Why they misunderstanding this so far
from Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him?
Why, huh?
Yes.
Because jihad means spiritual fight, okay? Fight for the spiritual aspect. But that doesn't mean go bombing people. I told you already. They're just using Islam for their own agenda, for their own, I don't know, stupid or vicious ambition. They just want to make noise. They just want to kill people because they don't have anything better to do. Jihad, spiritual fight, doesn't mean go killing people. You know, just like when I told you some time ago or many times, I said, I'm still here alive fighting for you. And that doesn't mean I go out and fight with anybody.
Understand.
I'm just like fighting with heaven, trying to reduce the sentence for the humans on this planet so they don't give them such a severe sentence. And sometimes I make a joke with you. I say, oh, this is my spiritual weapon. You know, like my shoes, my clothes, stuff like that, yeah?
Yes.
Just to wear to have a good appearance in the public. And also advertise for my clothes.
Yes, Master.
So that I can earn some money, so that we can do what we're doing.
Right.
And also can help some people who are in need. And help the animals, organizations, help the charities for the homeless, and whomever we can help. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Instead of asking for money from others, I'm making my own money so I can share instead.
Yes, yes.
Because I don't know if I am really anything worthy that I have to just sit there asking people to come and make offerings to me.
Understand.
Everybody, they work very hard in their lives already to take care of their family, and I'm happy that their families don't have problems. So I don't want to burden anyone. So I have sometimes high heels and say, this is spiritual weapon, yeah?
Yes.
And if you don't see the video, you think I'm talking about like knives or guns or whatever. Never, we don't have anything like that.
For sure.
It was... Yeah. In the beginning, it was just a joke, but I told my attendants, be careful with all my spiritual weapons. This is one of them. So now you know, okay? I don't fight with sword or guns. I fight with my spiritual weapon. And they're cute, huh? Yeah. harmless, lovely.
And anybody who comes to our ashram cannot carry weapons.
Right.
Well, except the authorities. We cannot do anything, maybe.
Yeah.
But anyone who wants to come visit for any reason, or is guarding somebody, like last time, they needed it. They requested the bodyguard.
Yes, yes.
And I say, never mind, but you have to leave the weapons outside. You cannot bring it into my ashram, or the whole thing is called off. That was last time with some of the North Korean people. They requested protection. That's the government's law in South Korea. So we have to comply with that. But then all the weapons have to be left outside the gate. And our people have to put them in a box or something, and when they come out, they get them. I don't want that.
Understand.
If I can. So when I say spiritual weapons, it doesn't mean any killing device.
Yes, yes, for sure.
So when I say we are still here, we have to go and fight. That fight doesn't mean go brawling with anybody. You know all that.
Definitely.
Hope they can understand.
Yeah. I don't know. They've been brainwashed too long, since generations already. One blind leads another blind, and they both fall down.
Yes, exactly.
Because they did not understand what the Prophet was teaching. And they even inserted one or two sentences in there in the name of the Prophet. Say the Prophet say this, the Prophet say that you have to kill them and all that. No, never, okay? All the masters, all the prophets, they take the precept of non-violence, thou shalt not kill. Okay, that's a number one in their tenet.
Understand.
And then many others, like you don't steal, you don't lie, you don't make false witness against innocent people, for example, like that, yeah?
Yes, Master.
So all the prophets know that. All the masters know that. So the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, would have never uttered anything that incites violence against other people. And the infidels are those who maybe betray Muslims or just come in and then come out and maybe talk bad about them. But that doesn't mean that they have to kill them.
Right.
In our group, we also have, sometimes we have spies, sometimes we have people who just come in for fun or just curiosity and come out and do some betrayal, act or talk just because of misunderstanding or because of insincerity. Came in just for some mundane reason, just to try and come out and talk nonsense or harm us in some way, but we're not going out and killing them and calling them infidel or anything.
True.
They are betrayers, that's for sure, but we never make any war with them. They made war with us, but we have never done anything against it. Maximum is that I tell them, don't come back again until you understand my teaching. You better go home first and reflect upon what you say and what you did. That's not peaceful. It's not helpful to our organization because we need to do many works. We cannot keep dealing with your harmful activities against us. So you please just go home. That's that. So these people, they don't come back, that's all. Because we need peace to work, to meditate. We cannot always have people who come in just making trouble or making noise. And
Yes.
it's just the same like in any school. If a student is making trouble and doesn't repent, doesn't cooperate with the teachers and the classmates and always makes trouble in the class, then the teacher cannot teach.
Yeah, they need to learn more.
Right. And also the students need to study in peace.
Yes.
So those students that don't comply with the rule in the school and don't respect the teacher and don't cooperate with the classmates, then they have to stay home or go elsewhere. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, Master.
That's normal. That's normal. That's all. But I would never advise you to go out, beat them up, or or kill them for jihad.
Yeah.
That was a big misunderstanding. If anybody, after I die, insert some nonsense like that inside, that's interpreting my teaching wrong.
Yes.
It's just a pity that many so-called Muslims don't understand that, or maybe they just want to use it for their own ambitious end.
Understand.
But that's violent. That's killing other people who are innocent. That's against any religion, not just talking about Islam. Because thou shalt not kill. You cannot kill anything, anybody, because it's all God's creation.
Yes, Master.
Because thou shalt not kill. You cannot kill anything, anybody, because it's all God's creation.
Yes.
The most is that they excommunicate, yeah?
Yes.
Excommunicate, that's all. And Buddha also said like that, if somebody is bad for the group or for the Sangha, then just alienate them, that's all, until they become better.
Yes.
If they will. But killing is never a tenet of any religion.
Yes.
Yeah, as far as I know. And not in our group, in any case. Non-violence, ahimsa, is a universal law that we abide by.
Yes.
So long as we live in this physical body.
Everybody should have peace. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody should have peace. That's correct. Yes. They misunderstand. Jihad is never about going out killing another human being, no matter if they believe in you or not.
Yes.
Everybody has the freedom to believe in whatever he wants to believe in.
Yeah.
And even God gives humans free will.
Yes.
So how can we as a human dare to force some belief on somebody else by even using violent means to coerce them or to threaten them or to frighten them into believing in our own religion?
Yes.
Yeah? I
Yes.
never use that. In fact, I always tell people, let them be, okay? When he's ready, he comes. Even in your family, you don't coerce them, you don't force them to believe in your master.
Understand.
Which is me, for example. Yeah? We never do that.
Yes.
We have to use reason and logic with whomever we want to convince. And if after some time, if they're not convinced, then just let them be. Their time has not come. Just like baby in the house, he cannot walk yet. You don't force him.
Yes. Understand.
Same thing. Everything has to come naturally. We can help it a little bit, but we cannot stress the tree so that he grows big quickly.
Yes.
We just put water, yeah?
Yes.
And sunshine in the area. And
We need to have patience.
right. You must have patience. Everything has its own time.
Yes.
You cannot stress the tree to make it grow quick. You just give him water, maybe some nutrients, natural fertilizer, water and sunshine, and then he will grow in his own time. This is the most terrible thing that happened to Islam. I'm sure the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him forever, in heaven, in God's love, that he would never advise anybody to go fighting.
For sure. Yes.
They were just trying to protect themselves in hiding and everything like that. So even the celebration for some master's birthday, they do it at night.
Yes.
The whole month, they eat in the evening only, so that it's not too obvious to other people's eyes in the daytime.
Yes.
They call it Ramadan. That was the celebration birthday of Rama. And then for one whole month, they gather together, maybe listen to the Prophet or exchange their spiritual knowledge, and then meditate and pray the whole day long until evening. Then they eat. It's more secretive.
Yes.
For example, before we didn't have electricity.
Yeah.
So if you cook for the big group of people, then there will be big smoke.
Oh.
Yeah. Mostly they were hiding at that time. So if they cook in the forest or something, or in the mountain at night, it is not visible. Because it's a big gathering.
Understand.
Everybody comes and sees the Prophet, and they are brother and sister in the same Muslim faith at that time. So they have to cook in the nighttime.
Yes.
When they gather so big like that in the secretive mountain or forest, then it's better at night.
Yes, understand.
And so nowadays, even people are still celebrating Ramadan, which is good, Just that there might be no need for the nighttime anymore. They could eat one meal a day, but it doesn't have to be at night.
Yes.
Yeah, and they're hungry all day and all that. But never mind, these are harmless things. Harmless things. At that time, because the government at that time was chasing, hunting the Prophet, peace be upon him, and his disciples.
Yes.
Just like with many other masters and many other masters' disciples.
Yes.
Since the time you don't even remember, master and disciples always have had trouble. We had our share for decades.
Yes.
We have our share. I have my share also, some of that, but I'm still alive, and that's thanks to God.
Yes.
Protection.
Thank you, God.
Thanks to God's protection. I could have died several times.
Oh, no.
And if it's not by others hunting, then by karma of the world,
Yes.
I could have died many times. But God still wants me to continue working, so has kept me alive. God has kept me alive, so that's all right. If I die, it's also all right. It's all according to heaven's will.
Thanks God, Master still with us.
If I can stay, it's also all right, because then I can work.
Yeah.
I can help some people to understand more about the true religion and true faith.
Thank you, Master.
Not just believe in something that you want to believe, like jihad, meaning going out and killing anybody. Even if jihad means kill the infidel, it's supposed to be infidel, means the bad people, or the people who betray Muslims. For example, these people they killed in Kabul just recently now, or before at the airport, they are innocent.
Definitely.
They have done nothing to Muslims, nothing wrong. So they're not the infidels. The ones who kill them are infidels because they make a bad name.
Yes.
Blacken the name of a peaceful, great religion like Islam. Yeah, so they are bad, these people. But maybe just misunderstanding. But still, the Quran or Hadith never truly tells people to go out and kill anybody, especially the innocent like that, children and elderly and women as well, you see?
Yes.
So that's absolutely not Islam, absolutely not Muslim.
Yes.
They blacken the name of the great religion, and it's very, very sad. Very sad. Okay?
Yes, Master.
Even if I'm not like an official Muslim, but I'm very, very sad. Because I know it's a great religion.
Yeah. It is.
It is, yes. And they teach people to do good things, to be charitable, and to be a good guest on earth even. And during Ramadan, they go out do charity and all that.
True.
But that's all they should do. Helping each other, helping the neighbors, helping the needy, not killing the innocent.
No.
Anybody who misunderstands Islam, they should wake up. There's one sentence, maybe in the Quran or Hadith, I forgot which one. Both are holy books. But there's one sentence like the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was supposed to be very angry because somebody killed his disciple or something. At that time, it was like the government declared war on them. Just like always, like with Jesus' time.
Yes.
Yeah, when they misunderstand, they want to kill any religious master because they worry that they teach them something bad. If they don't understand the master's teaching, they would think, oh, how can? For example, if somebody comes now and says that he's a Muslim master, then the government will say, no, this is Islam. We already have Islam. You're not. You're not the master.
Yes.
We don't need. Just like people misunderstand, they say, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is the only one and the last one.
Yes.
It's okay at that time. He was the only one that they should believe in.
Yes.
And he was maybe the last one because before he went to heaven, he did not appoint another official successor.
Yes, understand.
So he is the last one maybe now.
Yes.
Just like some time ago, I told you guys, I don't want any successor because I don't want anybody to go through so much suffering like the way I did.
Yes.
I told a long time ago, maybe in Chinese, many decades ago.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, you have heard that?
Yeah, I remember.
Okay. So, After I die, all of you will say, oh, Master is the last one, the only one. I mean, in your group.
Yes.
But there will be other masters who come out somewhere else.
Yes.
So I will not be just the last of all the last. That like there will be no other master after me. There will be.
Understand.
If the earthlings deserve another master, then God will send one. So life after life, there's always a master coming and going to teach humankind, because they are blindfolded, they are ignorant, they are poisoned by the devils, by Satan, misleading talk or magic or power, whatever. They're dark force that they're using on humans and poisoning them life after life. So they misunderstand a lot, like misunderstand jihad and all that.
Yes.
So I told you there's one sentence in the Quran or maybe Hadith. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is supposed to have said that go and fight them and strike their neck and all that. That's not what he said.
Yes.
I told you already that was somebody, who tried to advise the government that they have to put that in the Quran, because he faked it. He said he's a friend of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and then saying that he heard the Prophet say that.
Oh.
During the time of the persecution. But the government kept, hunting them, not the Prophet and his disciples. They were all hiding.
Yes.
Maybe the only thing that's so-called fighting is that they shielded their families and the Prophet and other members.
Yes.
Somebody would stand there and stop the massacre, stop there, sacrifice there, just do
They
something.
just protect themselves.
That's right, just to protect them. And so the other ones can escape while they are delaying the forward running of the soldiers or authority at that time.
Yes.
So somebody died, sacrificed for that. And of course the Prophet would say, these people will go to heaven because they fought for a spiritual reason.
Yes.
That's for sure. But they did not go out and fight or anything. They just sacrificed. So others could escape.
Yes.
My God, life after life on earth, there's so much bloodshed from good, godly masters and saintly disciples. Our earth is full of the blood of these saintly beings. That's why we don't get out of this shackle of Maya, because the more we do, the more we are in debt. And then we go to hell, and then cannot get out. And then other masters come, same thing happens again.
Yes.
Even all these decades in such a democratic kind of political era, like in our time, in many countries, there's more freedom for faith, new faith, old faith, more freedom. Like, for example, in Taiwan,
Yes.
mostly very free.
Yes.
Even then, for decades, I have always been on the run. Often. Even if they don't kill you, they blacken your name and they say all kinds of things that you have no voice to talk.
Yeah.
We never had Supreme Master television before.
Yes.
And even if you stand on the TV and you tell them, no, we didn't do that, we didn't do this, not all people will believe you.
Yeah, yes.
And then the people who don't believe and who deliberately want to blacken your name, they will spread further the gossip.
Yeah.
And then after a while, everybody think you are bad.
Yeah, understand.
And you have no voice. You don't even know who spread it. Can't even negotiate with them because you don't know who they are. Maybe you know, but you can't find them.
Yeah, but it's too many.
Yeah, too many also. That's like that. And many write letters, dirty and nonsense and threat letters and all kinds of things. Many decades. I just have to endure it because what else to do?
Yes.
Just thank God there's only death threat or bad slandering, but still can be alive to continue to work.
Yes.
But still, that is a sad thing because that will create more karma, more bad karma for the humans.
Yeah.
Whoever believes in those spreading gossip, that's also an obstruction to stop many people from coming who seek the truth.
Yes. For sure,
For sure.
Cannot come because they believe in those false gossip or newspapers. We call them salad newspapers, boulevard newspapers, cheap, yeah.
Yes.
But still, they have influence in some groups of people, some areas.
Yeah.
It's not easy to be a master in any time, not just this time. This time already very, very good. Very, very good. Compared to the time of Buddha, Jesus, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and the time of the Sikh masters, yeah, and before that.
Yeah, now we have Supreme Master TV. We can spread the information.
Yeah, you're right. But still, there are some people who don't understand it, even if you told them in the face.
Yeah.
Evidently, is that we keep telling people, please be vegan, because it helps your health, helps your soul, liberates you, and helps the planet. How many people listen? Huh?
Understand.
Yeah. So you spread the news or information. It depends on luck or the karma of the whole world, whether or not people listen.
That's true.
Yeah. Therefore, we still have to work very hard. But thank God that we still can work, no?
Yes.
We work very hard, but we are grateful that we can still work. Yeah, I'm grateful every day. Every day I'm thanking for all the support from heaven and earth, visible and invisible. Yeah.
Hope they can wake up soon.
Oh, yeah, we pray, no? We pray and we hope. Okay, that's what it is. What else to do?
Yes.
That's how we fight, no? That's our jihad. Our Supreme Master Television is our weapon. And we are jihadists. Good ones. We are good jihadists. Saintly, vegan jihadists. Non-violent jihadists. Yeah, true jihadists.
Yes.
Yeah. True soldiers, spiritual soldiers. Don't kill anybody, don't harm anything.
Yes.
Not even animals.
We only save them. Yeah.
Yeah, we try hard to save them. We save some, at least some millions of animals.
Yes.
Every year, as we are working, as the time goes by, we save more and more. It's just too slow for my liking.
Understand.
Because every day when I see the TV, because sometimes we have to show the gruesome picture of animals being abused and tortured and massacred like that. Oh, my heart just like somebody's stabbing it with a knife.
Yes.
Every day I pray, every day I cry, every day I cannot bear. It's too slow for my liking, too slow.
Yes.
Even though there are some progress everywhere, but I still don't like it. I say to heaven, oh God, please, this world is like hell. I don't know if I can continue bearing to work here.
Yes.
Every day. Okay, jihadists, what else?
Okay, we have another question. Initially, when the Taliban took over Afghanistan, they said women and girls need to stay at home until approved to go to school and university. Later, the Taliban said they would be letting women and girls return to school. Recently, a tweet was falsely attributed to the chancellor of Kabul University. It stated that women would be barred from the university for work and study. A Taliban spokesperson confirmed that it was a fake Twitter account and told the media outlet Axios that women have right to access
of course
to education and work.
Yes. In Islam, it says that knowledge is a fundamental right, or something like that,
Yes,
for all
yes.
Muslims. Meaning it's required even.
Yes.
Originally, they say that men and women have to be separate in the university. Last time we talked about it.
Yes.
So I say, okay, why not, as long as they can study. But I don't know what the fuss, because the Prophet, peace be upon him, he taught both men and women. Our world has half men, half women, right?
Yeah.
I mean, more or less. In some countries, more men, in some countries, more women. But the Prophet, peace be upon him, never forbid men and women to come to learn with him.
Yes.
He taught both equally.
Definitely.
And all the writings in either the Quran or Hadith exalted women, saying how great they are. And women were very, very much respected and revered in Muslim original teachings. So I don't know what they're doing nowadays. Forbid women to go out, have to cover all their face. But I explained already. That was at war, so the woman cover, the more the better.
Yes.
So people don't recognize them. Because sometimes your neighbor knows that you follow the prophet, peace be upon him, and they might go and sell you to the government, and the government might kill you or imprison you, and then try to extract information from you about where the prophet is, so that they can kill him, because they killed their disciples already.
Yes, yes.
So they all try to protect the prophet, and also protect themselves. So the prophet told them to cover themselves, because women are more vulnerable than men.
Yes,
yes. They are vulnerable to attack or to assault and all that, and they're helpless.
Yes.
And also, therefore, the prophet, peace be upon him, also taught them to go out with a man, at least one, to protect them.
Understand.
Yes. And actually, in many countries, also even in India nowadays, they also, in many cities, they still should go out with a man. Because in the old time, they had very dark streets.
True.
And then if you go out alone, if something happens, how will you rescue yourself? Being alone, yeah?
Yes, dangerous.
Dangerous, yeah. Nowadays, in some cities in India, they still do that.
Yes.
And it's okay too, if you have a man.
Yeah.
Like me now, I don't have any man. I'm not allowed to go out. So I'm in retreat. That's correct, son.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in retreat anyway. Nowadays, where would I go? I can't even talk to the disciples, and I have to kind of also protect myself for the time being.
Yes.
That's why I don't have any new like recording or connection or anything. Just sometimes call you. That's all.
Yes.
What were we talking about? Tell me again.
The women rights in Afghanistan.
Okay. So right now they can go to school, huh?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. It's supposedly saying something like because they don't have enough woman professor or teacher. But the more they forbid, the more they won't have.
True.
If they forbid the woman more, then they don't have any more skilled workers to take care of the woman in their country.
Yes, Master.
The woman can be their mother, their grandmother, their wife, their sisters, their daughters. So women are important.
Yes, definitely.
They have to let the woman go to school, go to university, and that is correct. So
yes,
you cannot avoid women. We are everywhere, and we must learn something to contribute to the prosperity and development and progress of the country.
Yes, Master.
Women are beautiful, very smart and very capable, and also more detailed than men in most cases. So women are a very important part of the society. Any country that looks down upon women or prohibits women in any way, we never develop well.
Yes, agree.
Yeah, and we stay underdeveloped or like, some other centuries ago. But even some centuries ago, women were free.
Yeah.
Yeah, to go outside, to go study. And under the time of the Islam starting, that was because the government make war with them. So the woman had to be more in hiding, go out with men, and that's correct. So
yes.
Nowadays they drive. The women, they drive, they fly over you. They go anywhere. Most countries like that.
Yes.
Even in the poor countries, women are free.
Yes.
Yeah? They drive all over the planet. Nobody can stop them. Yeah? Because if any government tries to stop the woman, sooner or later it will boil over. And there will be a revolution.
Yeah.
It's even worse than before.
Exactly.
So any smart government, including Muslim governments, must let women free.
Yes. Yes.
Many countries are more free now. I think I saw many countries even in Jordan or Turkey, Morocco. All these are Muslim countries.
Yes. Yes.
But the woman can wear jilbab or not wear jilbab. I mean the long black dress, yeah, cover for everything. They can wear it or not wear it. It's not like obligation.
Yes.
I tell you, there's also another misunderstanding. I hope after I die, people don't force women who believe in Ching Hai, so-called ism, would have to wear long tunic. I requested the woman disciples to wear that recently.
Yes, yes.
Because sometimes when they meditate, it's kind of too undignified. If you wear too short, you show everything.
Yes, yes.
When you sit or when you bend down and all that, it's not dignified. So I told them better wear long one.
Yes.
Long one to cover some, up to the knees or something like that. So when you do meditate, even you don't cover with blanket when it's too hot, and you don't expose yourself.
Yes.
And keep your dignity, that's all. But at home they wear what they want. I think they wear tight jeans or whatever, a mini skirt. I would never know. I would never be able to be there and say, hey, wear the same like in the ashram. In the ashram, we have some regulations.
Yes.
Like what time we go out to eat together, because the kitchen cannot stay there, wait for you forever to clean up. So when it's time to eat, you go eat together. Well, unless you don't want, then you take it and you eat later in your room. But it's not like a law.
Yes.
It's some regulation just to make everybody comfortable.
That's right.
Yes.
Because if the time I come out to talk and you are still in the kitchen sloughing down your soup and everybody does that, then I talk to whom?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Yeah, the time I come out to talk, you are still slopping your soup. Huh? Then you miss something. And I will also be missing your presence. Everybody is not there or in the kitchen. Then I go to the kitchen to talk or what? But then somebody else is already in the meditation hall. Or only some are not there, then this is too chaotic.
Yes, understand.
And to wear the long dress when you go to the ashram, it's just also to protect the men.
Yes.
So you don't wear such a tight stuff or short stuff. Men already have a big war with the hormone raging in their bodies already.
Yes.
And if you provoke more, this is the poor men, It's terrible for them.
Yes.
So I try to protect both men and women.
Yes, understand.
And to wear the long dress when you go to the ashram, it's just also to protect the men. So you don't wear such tight stuff or short stuff. Men already have a big war with the hormones raging in their bodies already. And if you provoke more, these poor men, it's terrible for them.
Yes.
So I try to protect both men and women.
Yes, understand.
Yeah, so the women protect their dignity and not provoking to the men who already have problems.
Yes.
But mostly when they go to the ashram, they just come after me. Yeah, and they try to get the place so that they can sit to listen to my lecture, yeah?
Yes.
So at that time, men and women are the same. They don't remember if they are men. They don't remember if they are women. That should be okay. But still, we sit both separately.
Yes.
One side man, one side woman. Unless sometimes it's too busy or too rushing, they just sit anywhere. Because I come out and they all want to see me.
For sure.
But at that time, there's nobody who thinks of man or woman, nothing. They just think of me. That is for sure. You can see that.
Yeah.
Right. But when in meditation, it's for comfort. Also to avoid the chemical reaction between men and women that can strongly overpower them so that they cannot concentrate.
Yeah.
So men sit on one side, women sit on one side. But that's not like life and death. Just more comfortable. Because, the disciples, sometimes they meditate, but they sleep, and then their head will fall into somebody else's shoulders. And then if it's a man, then his wife looks over and he'll be jealous.
Yeah.
or vice versa.
Yes.
Yeah, even though the person who sleeps knows nothing, and the man is innocent. Sometimes they sleep and they just...
Yes, I saw some.
Lean over, yeah?
Yeah.
And sometimes we make fun of them also in our drama, in our TV also.
Yeah.
Okay, life is not all that serious. It's very dangerous, life. It ends always deadly, but it's not too serious.
Right.
You can laugh sometimes, yeah? So we make fun of our group sometimes. I make fun a lot also about myself. I even sleep on the job. I told you already.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm just too tired of watching all these programs to edit. Sometimes the eyes are so tired. Or to relax, I don't know. Just like when you read a book, you relax and you sleep.
Exactly.
Or when you watch TV and you sleep, yeah?
Yes.
And then I sleep. And the sound wakes me up. The sound of my own snore. Yeah, the outer sound, not the inner holy sound. I'm awakened. I was awakened also by the sound, but not the sound that we wanted. It's the other sound, unwelcome sound. Yeah, I work too hard sometimes. So I also make fun of myself. No big deal. I have a physical body, and sometimes it's just tired, yeah?
Yes.
Also, maybe for other reasons, yeah? Okay, never mind. Sometimes karma also. Okay, so where were we? I talk a lot. Where are we? About the long dress,
Yeah.
To protect our sister disciple dignity,
Yes.
and just to send out the signal to the men that I'm here not for that. I'm here just for spiritual reasons, for master lecture and to meditate only. It's more obvious that way. Then when you wear tight or a miniskirt to go to the ashram, it's very difficult to meditate without exposing some part of your, precious body. And then the men also don't see the curve too much and also don't think too much.
Yes.
Suppose they do. Mostly when they come to the ashram, nobody cares too much about that.
Yeah.
But only after, just in case only. And sit separately, just for comfort.
Yes.
Just to make it all clear that we are here for meditation, for the holy teaching, not to look for any partner. But it's not forbidden if they do.
No, it's not.
This is something, sometimes things have to happen and it happens.
Yes, right.
So even in the university, if a female falls in love with a male student, then why not,
Yes.
It's better than they go out and rape women there and then snatch their children to force marriage and all that.
Definitely.
That's a terrible reputation for Muslims and terrible for the woman to have to bear that. And they are children of Allah, the followers of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Cannot be treated like that.
Yes.
They have to be treated with respect. The Quran states so. Hadith also mentioned. They respect women.
Yes.
Utmost, even the Prophet, peace be upon him, said that. So that is not a law in the ashram.
Understand.
It's just common sense. And to separate the men and women sit on one side, men sit on one side. But that is also in Chinese tradition and Vietnamese tradition already. In any gathering
Yes.
in Vietnam, we even say nam tá, nữ hữu, meaning the men sit on the left side, the women sit on the right side. This kind of tradition already.
It's just for everybody's comfort.
Yeah, like that. And it's a common sense thing. It's not like you are a sinner or you broke some law or anything like that. No.
Yes.
The same with the Muslims, the same. In every temple, also in the Buddhism, they also have both sides, one side man, one side woman, if they do retreat together under a monk or something.
Yes.
But the monk is there for both man and woman. Anywhere in any temple. It's just common sense, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Comfort. Not like a sin or anything.
No.
And some of the Muslim groups, they make it such a big deal, like a sin. And go out, have to cover. This is all not correct.
Yes.
It was correct during the Prophet's life, peace be upon him, because it was a war.
Yes. It's in a different condition.
Yeah. And even if it comes to the worst, even if the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, say something like, go out, strike their neck until they die. Even if the Master said that. It was in the war. And he saw his own people, his own family, his own disciples die agonizing innocently like that. In a moment of anger, maybe he has said that. But nowadays, there's no war. And you cannot go out and kill your own innocent people anywhere, anytime you want like that.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. Even if the Prophet, peace be upon him, did say such a thing, even, but it's somebody who put it in there so that the government at that time have the excuse to persecute any Muslim they wanted.
Yes.
And just label them as infidels and then kill them because they were hunting the Prophet's disciples. So one of the persons inserted that and said the Prophet said that, so you have to go out and kill whoever, so-called infidels. It's not like that.
Yes.
Even if he said that in the moment of anguish, he said that to the so-called infidel, the enemy, the one who killed his disciples for no reason, killed the innocent, saintly disciples of his, or killed his family in a time of anguish. Maybe he uttered that as a human emotion. Even then, you cannot apply it now because there's no war.
Yes, right.
The Taliban didn't make war with any of these so-called groups, ISIS or whatever. It's their own people, and they just want peace now. They're not doing anything. Just go out in a supermarket or in a square and detonate a bomb like that. This is hell. This is a hell doctrine. It's not the Prophet's doctrine. It's not a Quran's tenet.
Yes.
It's all wrong. It's all wrong. It's all evil. They're following Satan and devils. They are not following the Prophet. Peace be upon him. I'm not afraid to tell you that. Because the truth I have to tell. Otherwise they go on killing people. These people, the ones who organize all this random murdering of the innocent, should go to jail forever.
For sure.
Don't ever let them out and harm the innocent again. My God, the Afghans, they suffer enough, too much already. All these years already. They need a rest. They need some freedom to think, to reorganize their life and their country. Continue bombing like this, they are evil. They should be put in jail, be in prison forever, do lifetime.
Yes.
Make them do some work inside there because they have nothing to do. That's why they think of all this bombing. They're bored. And they just use Islam just for their own selfish and wicked agenda.
Yes.
I don't believe anything they say. There's no sense, no logic in going and killing the innocent anywhere. Huh?
Yes, right.
They're not your enemy.
No.
People in supermarkets, people in airports, they're not your enemy.
It's their own people.
Yeah, their own people, and they're not fighting or they're not doing anything that harms you. You cannot go kill anybody and say that is for Islam, that's for jihad. That's not. Absolutely not. No matter what. It's not war anymore. They are the ones who create war. They are the infidels. They're working for the devil. They besmear the Muslim great religion. And also, if the Taliban are short of women professors because maybe brain drain, maybe they forbid too much before, so not too many women can become educated greatly and poor country and all that. So they are short of women professionals in many fields, yeah?
Yes,
They
yes.
should not continue to do this strict law, forbid women to do this, do that. Because I saw it on one of the news somewhere that the Taliban supposedly say that the only job women can do in government is to clean the toilet.
Oh.
For the woman toilet. That's it. Yeah, so all the government women workers before are not allowed to go back in the office and do their job.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know if the men can do everything without the help of any woman.
Yes.
Even in the police, before they had police woman. And now I'm not sure anymore. If you want to search a woman, you must have a woman police, no?
Yes, yes.
If you want to talk to a woman customer or a woman who wants to apply for the government, then they need a woman to interview them.
Understand.
If they really think women and men should be separated, then they must have women.
Yeah.
In order to be separated in different kind of field and work. But in the hospital, you cannot separate the woman doctor and man doctor. It doesn't work like that.
No.
You can't. Even woman and man, or man and men, they have different fields. They specialize in different things. So this is ridiculous. To be always separate between man and woman, it won't work in the society.
Exactly.
It's not practical. It's not doable. It's not workable. They're just making the country more backwards, more bankrupt. And I read somewhere that they say that Afghanistan is on the brink of bankruptcy, financial collapse. Well, it's no wonder.
Yes.
The tanks and some fighting equipment that the Americans left behind, I mean, maybe they can ask some mechanics from different countries to come and help them to restart them. But to do what? Can't even sell them. You're not in war anymore.
Yeah.
So even then, it costs a lot of American tax money for them, but it's not much use for the Taliban. And I hope it's not. I hope they don't use it to do anything else wrong, like starting a war somewhere else or within their own country, because that will be wrong, terribly wrong.
Yes.
They will not help anything in the country. It will not help. The Chinese are supposed to be helping them now, I read it, but they can't help forever without a condition.
True.
If you continue to receive some help physically, financially from somebody, then you are in debt to that person, and they will control you. That will be your boss.
Yeah.
It's just a natural outcome of that situation. You'll be subdued.
Yes. They need to be independent.
Sure, they have to be independent. I don't know if I talked enough already. You happy with my
Yeah, we are happy.
with my answer? Okay, good. Any other thing?
Yes. They have a more question from team.
Hello, Master.
Yeah.
There's another question. While Trump was in office, he pushed very strongly to get the COVID-19 vaccine out to the American public in what was called Operation Warp Speed.
Yeah. He gave a lot of money to develop that vaccine.
Yes.
In the beginning, yes.
Yes. And because he's good for the world, this is considered good for everyone. But now with Biden, he wants to distribute the vaccine globally. Now that we know that he is under the influence of negative powers, this would be a questionable act. Is what Biden doing bad? And is this another way for the demons to further discredit the USA's international standing?
He wants to distribute it all over the planet?
Yes.
So why then you think he will damage the U.S. reputation?
Because Biden is being under negative powers. Why is the same act that he's doing that is similar to Trump is considered maybe bad?
Trump did not try to distribute the vaccine to other countries.
That's correct.
At that time, I don't remember that. He just tried to protect his people first.
Yes.
And closing the border and all that. And develop quick a vaccine, because at that time, that's all everybody can think of. Like in every pandemic, you try to develop a vaccine. Like for flu, they still have the vaccines for the flu nowadays. You know, the common flu?
Yes.
The flu that's haunting the whole planet still. And many other vaccines were developed for different pandemics or epidemics. They all try to develop vaccines, you know, for malaria, for everything.
Yes.
So, of course, Trump, as the president, he has to try the way to develop a vaccine to cope with this, because there's no other medicines that work at that time.
Yes, understand.
So, of course, Trump, as the president, he has to try the way to develop a vaccine to cope with this, because there's no other medicines that work at that time.
Yes, understand.
But gladly nowadays they have developed some pills or something. It's still in the infant stage, but it's supposed to help avoid serious conditions for the pandemic and hospitalization. It's supposed to be already 50% effective.
Wow.
And you just take pills, you know, over a period of time.
Wow.
You don't have to take a big dose of vaccine immediately. And I hope it works for people.
Yes.
It seems more easy.
Yes, more convenient.
Yeah, more convenient, and you don't have to force people to do it.
Yes.
And nowadays, many people refuse the vaccine, including the health workers in hospital and all that. Many people walk out or are being fired nowadays because of the rules saying if you don't vax, you are axed.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So I just don't know why people refuse the vaccine. Maybe they know there's something not very effective anymore. Maybe it was effective to some people, but not all guaranteed.
Yes, that's
You
right.
see? So people just refuse outright. They rather quit the job than take the vaccine, especially under mandate. So many people walk out now or being fired all over America, at least.
Yes, yes.
I don't hear it in other countries. In some places, like France, they push the regulation that in some areas, like health workers or food workers in the food industry, have to get the vaccine. So they also protest in France as well.
Yes.
I don't know where else. And today I've just read on the internet. I don't have television. I only read in the news, okay?
Yes.
The internet. That was accidentally there. I didn't know it was there until sometimes just kept popping up. And I asked your brother what is then now that. He said somebody put an app in there before, and so it comes out. And I read the news. So sometimes I supply news to you guys.
Yes.
Every day?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Some news that I think is important and coupled with your own findings, because we need it for our television. We are also news television.
Yes,
We
definitely.
have to also inform people what's right, what's wrong, what's going on as much as we can.
Yes.
That's the job of a journalist. And we are a spiritual journalist. We inform people both.
Yes.
The heaven and the earth, or what's happening. The heaven information I transmit to you, I fax to you inside. To all disciples inside. But the earth information, we have to use a physical
Yes, understand.
instrument like the Supreme Master Television.
Yes.
And for that, we work like mad. I never knew I worked so hard before our television came into birth. some more than 10 years ago.
Yes, that's right.
Before, when we first did it in Los Angeles, and then we took a rest for a while and do it again. So actually, we don't celebrate only the 4th year; it's the 9th year.
That's right.
Combined together with a break in between.
Yes.
9 years long. Imagine how much I have to contribute.
So much. So
yeah,
much.
9 years is a lot for my life.
Yes.
The Americans, they have only 8 years, the max as a president. I still continue after 9 years.
Yes.
At my age. Okay, never mind. It's not a complaining, just by the way, talking.
Yes,
talk,
I understand.
I'm glad we can do something for the world, at least for our conscience, that we know we do the right thing to help our planet, to help humans and animals, the innocent.
Yes, I understand.
Maybe some people lend some ears. Maybe. Even if we could help just a couple or a handful of humans to awaken and some animals to have less suffering, then it's all worth it.
Yes.
Because for them, for one person, that's very important for him.
Yes, yes. It's everything.
Just like your teeth hurt, that's very important to you. I don't care who else has what.
Yes, that's right.
Because for you, it's your world.
Yes.
For one person, that's their world.
Yes.
Because if you die, then that's
It's the end of
no
the
more
world.
world for
Yes.
you. Gone. The whole world's gone.
Yes, I understand.
So you, it means the world to you, yourself. All right, so we continue to work. I believe that our work does bear some fruit. That's all we can do, okay?
Definitely.
So imagine how many people will stop eating animals and leave them in peace. And suffering will be less and less, and people will be more and more connected to God in their own way.
Yes.
So less suffering for them, less karma for them. We help humans by helping animals. We help the environment by helping the animals. So no more forest clearing for planting food for animals, for animal feed.
For cattle grazing, yes.
They don't need to clear the forest. We have enough land to cultivate for 7-8 billion people. But we're just too greedy and we do things wrong. Instead of cultivate for humans and have just enough for everybody, we just destroy all the land by planting for animals. And they just eat and eat and eat. They eat the planet and we eat them. So both humans and animals are eating up the planet.
Yes.
We eat until we die, until the whole planet dies. No more nutrition left in the land and all that. Because if you use some place for cattle grazing, for example, after that, for 50 years, you cannot plant anything.
Oh, wow.
Because the land is too hard, too stumped hard.
Yes.
And not only that, but the water and food all are fed to the animals, while millions of people are hungry around the world.
Yes.
My God, this is not the world that God intended to give to us. It's not the world that God intended to trust in our hands, to steward,
Understand.
to manage. We do it all wrong. We do it all wrong. All according to the Maya's dictation, not according to God's will. That's why don't be surprised if God doesn't want this world anymore to exist. We are trying our best, but many times God wanted to destroy everything.
Yes. But only through your grace have we been able to survive until now.
Oh, God's grace. I'm a physical instrument.
Yes, Master.
I offer the best I can in my physical capacities.
Yes.
And my higher self is working harder with God, with heaven, to try to change things, to try to awaken humans. But it's very hard because they've been poisoned too long.
Yes.
And all the animals they eat won't help them to think even more clearly. What else to do, huh? What was your question? I forgot.
I think you answered, Master.
What was the question? Biden.
Yes, it was Biden.
Okay. As you say, he's under negative influence. That's it for sure. That's why everything he wants to do, this Biden, is to do with death, so that the demons can eat them.
Yeah.
So he wants to even kill all the babies like that, so they die in agony in the woman's womb or get flushed out, and that's how the demons can eat them.
Oh.
And the more they can eat them, the more they're powerful. Just like you eat, so you're strong.
Yes.
You know, the human, if you have no food, then you'll be weak. So all the Afghan deaths and bombing, killing the whole family, including 7 children, that's also according to the zealous demons' dictation. You see the new abortion law?
Yes.
Supporting abortion law so that all the babies can die, and then the humans are also getting weaker, morally, spiritually, farther from God. And the demons can feast on these unborn babies.
Yes,
So
understand.
everything to do with Biden is all death, death, death. If it's not zealous demons, then what else? Do you have enough proof now for me?
Yes, yes. Thank you, Master.
These are just poor Americans. These babies, they are American citizens. They're going to be American citizens in just a few months.
Yes.
And they just nip them in the butt, murder them like that. So how many Americans less every year? Your country is going to be left with just the elderly or what?
Yes, that's true.
Or sterilized couple or what? Whatever, you try your best to avoid pregnancy if you don't want it. But you cannot keep terminating lives, and American citizens, unborn American citizens, will be American citizens. Why does Biden so-called take pity? The Democrats said the reason why he let the Mexicans in so easily is because he loved children. If he loved children, he wouldn't want to pass the law to kill all the children, American children. Why do you take pity on Mexican children and not American children, huh?
That's right.
They are going to be children in a few months, if they have a chance. They're just babies in the womb.
Yes, understand.
And they're Americans. He's killing your citizens. You hear that?
Yes.
And make a devilish example for all the other countries in the world. So many other countries also follow suit and kill more babies. And then our world will be destroyed, I'm telling you. There's no one who can help because they keep killing the innocent, the creation of God.
Yes.
And Americans have money. Every month, if they are taxing people, then they have about, I don't know, $300 billion. A lot of money from taxes, okay?
Yes.
And they use like 260-something billion to pay for social services, plus whatever these odds and ends.
Yes.
They can pay for the children to be, the Americans to be. Why open the door for everybody from every country to come in and then kill your own people, huh?
Doesn't
if
make
it's not
sense.
the devil, then what then, huh? They let people in just for a good look. That's all I can explain.
Understand.
For future voters, for fame, for photo op, whatever.
Yes.
So that people will think, oh, he has compassion. And then these people will vote for him. He's losing these Hispanics now, even.
Yes.
The Latin American people, they don't want him anymore now. He's losing their vote.
Understand.
I mean, losing their support now because of what he did at the border. First, he opened it, everybody can come, and now close it. Just like that, because cannot handle. Of course you cannot. Many countries around the United States are poorer countries.
Yes.
And America, which is a land of opportunity, they say that, of freedom. So they all build up in their mind about this dream to go there, to get rich or to have a decent life.
Yes.
So all these poorer countries around America will be streaming in if you open it. You cannot take care of every country all of a sudden like that.
No, cannot.
Open border doesn't mean everybody can come in and out. In Europe, it's different. There's a Schengen zone.
Yes.
But the standard in Europe is almost similar. There's no such a poorer thing. The rich and the poor standard is not so big.
Yes, understand.
They have their social security and all that, and they balance it out. They take care of their own people. It doesn't matter. It's between Europe. But the United States is different. They're surrounded by poorer countries.
Yes.
But the United States is different. They're surrounded by poorer countries.
Yes.
And everybody wants to go to America. And if it's just open like that and catch and release, especially in the pandemic, you can't take care of the whole Mexican country and Honduras and whatever not around it. They don't just come from Mexico. They come from everywhere.
Yes, Haitian.
The Haitians, yes.
Yeah.
And as far as Belize, I don't know, Venezuela and whatever, and Colombia, they're reported from everywhere. America is very rich, that they cannot deal with a sudden influx like this. They cannot take care of other countries' people. They are not at war. They're not in desperation.
Yes.
Maybe they're poorer, but there are poorer countries everywhere. There are always poorer people. It's not a charity. You just tempted people to leave their homes, leave their job, just for illusion dream, and harming their dignity, and harming the dignity and the reputation of the other so-called lesser countries.
Yes, understand.
Yeah, let the government take care of them. They can.
They should.
Yeah, they should. Instead of letting them in, and then maybe they cannot speak the language, and then they become like wandering homeless outside. When I was in America, many homeless people, they are not Americans.
Yes, that's
They're
right.
from Mexico and all that.
Yes.
They're begging on the street. They are not at war, and they're not from a communist country, like under political oppression, nothing. They're just poor. And their country has to help them. Their government has to think of the way to give them work. And if you even want to help them as a charity, then you maybe donate some money every year to those poor people through the government.
Yes.
Or create some jobs for something. You don't have to take care of all the poor from all the poor countries. The Europeans are different. They go in, they speak the language, they work.
Yes.
They contribute. They're not going there just for charity. They're not going there just empty-handed. Even if they go from one country to the next, they're working.
Yes, they're contributing.
They're contributing, and they all speak English, mostly. Even if you go to Spain, for example, there's always somebody who speaks English there.
Yes.
Italy, even. The least learning English in Italy. They still speak English.
Yes.
Yeah, my gardeners speak English. My plumber speaks English in Spain. And my gardener I met in Italy speaks English fluently.
Yes.
And my waiter in my Italian restaurant speaks fluent English.
Incredible.
Yeah, they don't have to learn it in school. They learn it from videos. They learn it from the internet. I asked him, hey, how did you speak English so well? I was thinking you are English or from England. I said, no, you watch movies and subtitles. Yeah, so cool, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, and he was my waiter in one of the restaurants when I now and then go eat a vegan pizza. And he give me some fruit juice drink mix. You can order non-alcoholic fruit
Yes.
punch, other things, some cocktail, but you left out the alcohol. You can drink.
Yes.
Most of them, you can do that. Most of the cocktails you can order without alcohol. And he speaks fluent English. Good accent, everything. And I say, oh, your country lets you learn English? They say, no, here, mostly don't encourage learning English. Have to speak Italian. Have to be more fluent in their country. Some countries, they are very, very nationalistic.
Yes.
Yeah. French also, they don't like the French people. There's a law even to forbid the French to speak mixed in English.
Oh, wow.
Like you cannot say, oh, je me sens très cool. Means I feel very cool. You cannot say half French, half English like that. The law forbidden. They protect their language. And in Italy, they don't encourage people to study English. Although you can. All my doctors, nurses, they all speak English fluently. But that bar worker told me that he didn't learn not English. The government doesn't encourage. That's what he told me. I did not study well into that. And then I said, then how do you learn English so well? He said, movies. He loves to watch movies with subtitles. Then he speaks English so well. I am surprised at the way he used it. Very elite. And all the police and all that who even come search my house for nothing also speak all English to me.
Wow.
And in the parking lots and in restaurants, everywhere. Everywhere I go, they speak English. It is not that difficult to learn English in Europe because they are more or less like
Yes.
borderly neighbors.
Yes.
But the French people, they're very proud of their language. The Italians the same. They don't allow their citizens to mix. Je suis très cool. I'm very cool. You cannot say that. Of course, people still do say that on the street, in the coffee, but the law doesn't accept that. I don't mean the police will come and arrest you or anything, but that's a part of the law.
Yes.
You can't mix the French with the English.
That's interesting.
Of course, I also don't like that. Because French is very elegant, you know?
Yes, beautiful.
And if you mix with other languages, then it's not French anymore.
That's right.
And some people don't understand what cool means. What means cool, huh? Is that language? What is it? When people learn the real French and they come to Paris, and some people just say, was that cool? And they will not understand.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, and it dilutes the elegance of the French language.
Yes.
Or Italian, lovely language. I love these Spanish and French and Italian. Oh, they're wonderful languages.
Yes, I like the Italian very much too.
Very musical.
Yes.
When they speak really, especially when a woman speaks, well, you will fall in love with their language. Oh man, why do I talk so much about what?
You were talking about the immigrants.
Oh, okay, immigrant policy
Yes.
in America. Okay, so Trump told them to stay in Mexico and apply, whoever goes there. So they have the chance to screen.
Yes.
You are not like an open border for charity. You can't take care of all the poor people in the world. You have to take care of your own people first.
Yes.
And then you can help others. If you are in deficit in any way, how can you help?
Yes.
And America right now, it has inflation. You can see that on the news, yeah?
Yes.
The gas price is going up, food price is skyrocketing, and then how can you take care of your people? Many Americans are under the poverty line or at the border poverty line.
Yes. Yes.
And then they don't even have jobs nowadays. Pandemic, you see?
Yes.
And they force people, mandating that people have to do vaccines.
Yes.
And then they let all the Americans and other people in without vaccines, nothing. Not even testing. It's on the news. It's official.
Yes. Doesn't make sense.
The person at the border or the person who takes care of this immigration problem, they say, we don't even test them. Just let them in.
Yes. Doesn't make any sense.
It seems that people are becoming numb to what's going on down here on the border. Not everyone we encounter, we test, only those exhibiting some type of symptoms, and not everybody has symptoms that has it. And we're releasing people out the door day in, day out with actual positive tests for COVID, and more just keep popping up.
Because the president of your country says so. What kind of president is that? He doesn't have any IQ, or I would say so. Not to talk about being under influence of the devil, nothing. This kind of president like this is damaging your country.
Yes. Yes.
And dragging America down. So this kind of vaccine that he wanted to distribute to other countries first, that's not America first.
That's right.
He's responsible for his country first.
Yes.
And whatever left over, you can give, of course. What would you give them?
Yes.
So that's what people complain about.
Yes. Yes.
And then this mandating, forcing your citizens to be vaccinated or else, or be kicked out. But let everybody else from every country, don't even know who, don't care who, just let them in with all kind of diseases, not
Yes,
just
that's right.
COVID-19.
Yes.
So all this is causing trouble and death for your people. And this is all for demons to eat if they die.
Terrible.
Yeah, terrible. It's demonic, okay?
Yes.
That's why I'm all out for it, not because of Trump or anything.
Yes,
I
I understand.
feel so sorry for the Americans. They have been robbed in many ways that they don't even know. Even the ones who support the Democratic Party, they have been robbed also. They don't even know. They cannot understand.
Yes, people still don't understand about Trump and how good he is and about any his policies.
Yeah, if they can collect all the information and compare both of them, just like the thing we do on TV, then they would understand somehow who is who.
Yes.
But they don't have time for all this. They have been plucked down with many things, with the jobless, with evictions, because if they don't have jobs, then the government gives money. It's not enough.
Yes.
Until a certain extent only, and then they shut it, and then let them be in the dark. Like putting the child on the highway, like that, suddenly.
Yes.
And then, even if the government wants to give continuously, they can't always afford it.
That's right.
I mean, in Vietnam, we say if you sit and do nothing and just eat, then even many mountains would be flattened.
Ah.
Yeah, of course.
Understand.
Of course, no? Only outcome and no income?
That's right.
Logical, no?
Yes, very logical.
Everybody would understand that. So, you see now, the American people are very, very, very pitiful already.
Yes.
And then he has to want to kill the future citizens. Just a few months and then they become citizens of America.
Yes.
You know, these unborn, millions of them die every year
Wow.
in America alone. And then they even make more murderous examples now by making it into law to support abortion. And the bill that Biden asked to sign right now and nobody wants to sign is included. They want to take some of that $1 trillion money to pay for abortion.
Ah.
Yeah, more food for the demons. You know, about the money that Biden asked, $3 trillion and all that, some part of it go to the abortion fee.
Yes.
Like the woman who wants to abort, we had it free or something, they pay for it and something like that. This is not like generosity. That's why many of the House reps and the Senate did not want to vote for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's one of the things. And also to pay for the people to become citizens.
Yes,
It's
yes,
good for voting, but not our charity.
yes.
Because the Americans, they don't take care of anybody to come in. Of course, it's a good thing, but it's not done in a well-organized way. It will be bad for the country.
Understand.
And about the abortion that they want to pay for, this comes from tax money.
Yes,
If they sign that bill, that means the tax will be paid more. Doesn't matter if they took the money from the public and pay for the private abortions. It's not about private or public. It's just that the abortion is a great sin.
yes,
And anybody who supports it will be punished in hell for murdering, especially killing humans.
yes.
And then whoever involved in it, even the innocent taxpayers, will also be punished.
Oh,
That is the problem.
yes.
And then the whole Americans will be in bad judgment, especially now it's a judgment time.
Yes, shared karma.
Yeah. It's not just about the bill and the money, huh?
Yes, understand.
This is the thing people don't understand. I hope they hear me.
Yes,
Otherwise, even if they innocently just pay their duty tax, they will be involved in this killing. If their money, the tax money, is used for free abortion to encourage people to abort, to kill babies,
yes, understand.
this is a worrisome thing, huh?
Yes,
So more darkness for your country, more weakened strength of your citizens and population. Just take in anybody or smugglers and child abusers or drugs or whatever, but kill your innocent citizens.
that's not right.
Just a few months and they become citizens. They become officially, physically citizens of America. They are Americans
Yes, yes,
waiting to come out, not to talk about anything else.
yes,
So he's killing Americans. And if you kill people, you should go to jail.
yes, it's murder.
Murder in America, they put you in jail forever or they execute you. That is the law. And here, legally, openly, they kill millions of Americans in the womb of their mother by legalizing abortion.
Yes.
And by even wanting money to give them to do abortions instead of giving the mother the support and the money so that they can give birth and then maybe give up adoption or something.
That's right.
Americans have enough money. Even if you don't have adoption anywhere, you still can have an orphanage. I mean, governmental orphanage. And
yes.
raise them up, educate them, and release them out into the world as nurses, as doctors, as engineers, as astronauts, as scientists, as inventors, whatever.
Understand.
They're killing all these potentials, which will be good for your country. And like your own people. I mean, who else can defend your country more than your own people?
That's right.
Not the Mexicans, not the Hondurans, not the whatever else you say. Because blood is thicker than water.
Yes,
You're born in America, of course you defend for your country. You work for your country. You feel you belong there.
yes,
Yeah. As a child already.
understand.
And you'll be educated in the American lifestyle. You will sing your anthems. You swear, vow to protect your country. And you go out and defend your country if you have to.
Yes,
Yeah. How are they going to have more soldiers as good as the Marines or Special Forces sent to Afghanistan?
yes,
How are you going to have them more to defend your country in case of any war or anything? Or even to train them, but then let them go out to help with the flood trouble or any disaster in your country, or distributing food when people are in need,
definitely yes.
when disaster befalls them or something like that.
Yes,
How are you going to have all these young people if you kill all these babies? Nowadays, already many couples don't want babies.
yes,
Because they're working, they're enjoying their lives. They don't want to have babies. Like in Japan, for example. Many couples don't want it.
yes,
So the government has to support them, give them incentives, give them financial support and all that
yes,
to have more babies. And here we have babies already in the womb, by accident or not. Just have to use them, raise them up.
yes,
The government, the Americans have enough money. Even if we don't have adoption, we can raise all those babies until they grow up and be independent and get work.
yes,
We can raise them up as orphans.
yes. That's a good
If the
idea.
mothers don't want them, just make an orphanage. train them from childhood already to be loyal to the country and to grow up, protect the country, contribute to make the country stronger.
Yes.
The best thing is to educate children when they were young already.
Yes.
So these children will be born as orphans. They will be more receptive and more motivated to make themselves independent, to be somebody.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
because they're orphan, they're even more motivated.
Yes.
From childhood already, they will learn more, they will be more strong, they will be more resilient, they will be more motivated to be someone. The proof is that many orphanage children grow up being this and that, as doctor, nurse, computer engineer, and all kinds of good, educated, helpful to their country. And they even come back to the orphanage to help others.
Yes.
Or open their own orphanage to help other children.
Yes.
Even government don't have to take care, just give it to some NGO organization, and they'd be happy to take care of the orphanage.
Yes, that's a good idea.
And give them an education. You Americans can afford it. Moreover, if you don't go to war, you save hundreds of millions of dollars every year, then you can even raise the whole country without work even. But of course we need workers, not because of salary, but because we have to work to contribute to the country, to make the country strong and independent and able.
Yes, that's right.
all. And these children, they will contribute. You never know whom you kill.
Yes, that's right.
In the womb, they may be an excellent doctor. They may be another Tesla.
Yes.
They may be another Armstrong for space, yeah?
New Einstein. Yes.
Or Einstein, or maybe another Buddha, maybe another saint, another good monk, another good doctor.
Yes.
The best inventors for new technology.
Did you ever find or look for your birth mother?
Yes, I did. She's just an incredible, incredible person. And when I met her, she said, "Can you forgive me?" And I said, "Forgive you? You gave me life." And my parents, Junie and Jerry, gave me a life, the chance at a life. And I'm so grateful for her.
Suppose all the mothers kill the children up to now when they're not convenient. Whom are we living with now? What kind of dark age are we still in?
Yes.
With our new generations, with new ideas and new brain power.
Yes, I understand.
So this is really wicked evil. And he's not for your country. He's really killing your country.
Gosh.
You can see that or not see that.
Yes, I will see that.
I'm sorry, I'm not American, but I have to tell you. Because it's kind of burning in my heart to see people killing your innocent co-citizens like that. When they could not even open their mouths to defend. Even criminals in your country. Just talk about your country, not anywhere else, okay?
Yes.
Since you're American. Even a criminal, they're entitled to a government lawyer. That's the law, yeah?
Yes, that's right.
If they don't have money to pay,
Public defender.
the government gives them a public lawyer to defend him. Well, I am not sure if they are a good defender or not. But that's the law.
Yes.
Even criminals with all the evidence and all that, they still don't kill them yet. They have to take a long, long time to investigate,
Yes.
to argue in court, because you have the right to defend.
Yes.
These unborn children, they have the right to defend.
That's right.
They are not there for you to just murder like that. How can you spend so much money and time to defend a criminal? And waste so much tax money and have to build facilities to house them. And then kill a baby. Huh?
Yes. Doesn't make
This
sense.
doesn't make sense to anybody.
No.
So it's only driven by devils. You hear me or not?
Understand.
You hear why I'm angry?
Yes, definitely.
I told you I'm an angry master. But only
You have a right to be.
with cause, okay?
Yes.
I'm not angry because people molest me mentally, yeah?
Yes.
Or abusing me or anything. I have never complained.
Yes.
Even though I could write books. But this is not about me, is it?
No.
I'm
No, it's
angry
not.
only when it comes to someone else or other innocent beings like animals.
Understand.
I'm not just angry, I'm anguish, I'm pain inside. I can't understand this world anymore. I cannot understand anybody would vote for a president or a group that governs like this
Yes.
and spend billions in money for these elections.
Yes. A lot of money goes to these elections.
And every 4 years you spend a lot
Yes.
out of the taxpayers. And then after they're elected, you still have to pay them a lot.
Yes.
Well, except Trump, he did it for free.
Yes, that's right.
And that's why they hate him, because he's too good.
Yes, very.
Too good compared to them. Not only do they take the salary from people over decades, for example, like Biden, the public treat him well,
Yes.
give him a lot of money, so he earned millions, more than multi-millions. Yeah,
Yes.
he became a multi-millionaire. He was poor.
Yes, that's right.
I mean, maybe at least average. And then he has become a multi-millionaire now. And the son even earned more for him
Yes.
and for his family. He even say that. It's on the news. I know nothing about them. I just tell you what's in the news.
Yes.
The son complained to his daughter that he has to finance half of the family's expenses.
Yes.
Maybe that's why he has to do many unethical business
Okay.
and unethical art selling.
Yes.
So cannot just blame the son.
That's right.
Okay, huh?
Yes, understand.
And the son asked for commission for his father even.
Yeah.
And nobody said anything. I don't know where are all the
media.
CNN and
Yes.
Washington Post and where are they? Huh?
Yes.
They don't even want to publish it. They don't say anything. They don't mention anything. Not to talk about investigating and reporting.
Yes.
And Trump, they're digging him out for things, anything. He didn't do anything. They're just cooking it all up.
They're very biased, yes.
But this is terrible because you are killing people's reputation and mental peace and psychological and wellness.
Understand.
And that's nothing. He did all the good things. That is the thing.
Yes.
If he did something bad, maybe then you can even punish him. Fine, why not? But the bad person, bad government,
They don't do anything.
nothing.
Yes.
They even praise or keep quiet about their bad stuff, corruption stuff.
Yes.
And then digging Trump out and wrongly accusing him or blaming him for nothing.
Yes.
I don't know why Trump wants to run, really. Well, he must have been very enthusiastic and very concerned about his people. Otherwise, I don't think anybody even want to run again.
Yes, yes. You must love the country.
Yeah, it seems like you're against all odds. My God. But I experienced all this myself and I'm still doing it. So I don't know why I talk about Trump.
Yes, you understand.
I understand it, but sometimes I just feel humans at large are very ungrateful and very blindfolded, that's all.
Yes.
Okay, but it doesn't mean I'm not sad, huh? It doesn't mean I wasn't upset, huh?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I feel sad also for myself and for them because they will create more karma. And it's more difficult for me to help, more difficult for heaven to pardon.
Yes, yes. And out of your love, you keep doing it regardless of what you feel and how things are against you.
Yeah, for decades already.
Yes.
So Trump had this 4 years. Well, he has it better. So I cannot ask why he runs again, you know. I'm just thinking like that. I'm just thinking if it were me, I couldn't care less. But I do care. You see, I care for the whole world. That's why I just continue, yeah?
Yes.
Sometimes with all the stress and everything now, even, I still continue because I know it's the right thing to do.
Yes.
It's the only thing that's worth doing.
Yes. Maybe heaven is still mandating him to continue.
Yeah, maybe so. He really cares
Yes.
about his people, about his country.
Yes.
He was trying hard to protect the Americans. That's why his motto is America first, and he does everything for that. Really. He promised. In contrary to Biden, he said many things. He did the opposite.
That's right.
He even talked about his promise. He's killing Americans. Americans' babies.
Yes.
American future citizens. I mean, already citizens. In the womb, they are already citizens because they are in America.
Yes, yes.
Their mother are American. So the children already are American
That's
by
right.
birth,
That's right.
by right, by citizens' right, in the womb already.
Yes.
So he's killing his own citizens. Do you hear me?
I hear you.
Biden and this administration is killing their own citizens, and nobody does anything about it. I don't know why. And they still want to vote for him? They must be all working for the devil or something.
Yes.
Just for that, he should be gone already. Everybody who kills anybody in America has to do time
Yes.
or be executed. I'm not for execution though, okay?
Yes.
Because many times they are wrongly accused.
That's right.
And many people get free after many decades because the DNA proved differently.
Yes.
And because at that time they did not investigate well. So everyone who kills anyone in America must be brought to justice.
Yes.
And just condemned accordingly.
Yes.
So here, legally, Biden and his hench group, evil group, are killing outright American citizens under everybody's watch. What kind of country?
Yes.
What kind of policy is that? Huh?
Doesn't make sense.
Tell me. So if he's not working for the demons, then whom do you think he's working for?
He must be working for the demons only.
Yes. There's no other explanation, no? You guys? All of you? Is it clear or not?
Yes, very clear, Master.
I'm not accusing him for nothing, yeah?
No, Master.
I'm not talking behind his back even. All this will be in the open air throughout television. I hope somebody wakes up someday and saves all these innocent souls in the womb of the mother, okay?
Yes, Master.
Not like this. My God, then Americans will be depleted of new, younger generations.
That's right, Master.
My God, and you can afford to have them. You can. Your country is rich, powerful. Every month you collect taxes, about 300 billion at least, yeah?
Yes.
And you spend only 40-something billion for paying the debt. Only 44 billion. They pay maybe some poor people or something, elderly a little bit, or some ordinance payments, yeah?
Yes.
For social services. The rest is a lot of money left over. You see?
Yes.
If you don't ever have war, even if you have war, you still have a lot of money there.
That's right.
You can raise all these unborn or unwanted children to be useful to your country's system.
Yes.
They will learn, there will be this and that, they will be talented, there will be good artists, there will be good doctors, there will be, who knows who they will be, a saint even.
Yes.
Maybe a saint will be born among those children. You don't give them any chance. You just kill lives like that. It's worse. Kill animals already and now kill children. My God. They're heartless people. They are not people. They are demons. Okay?
Yes.
Yes, Master.
I'm not afraid to say anything like that because it's the truth. It's logical speaking.
Yes.
You don't have to even believe me that they're under demons' control or anything. All of them. You don't have to. If they support abortion and want to pay for the abortion, then you know where they are already.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
You know whom they're working for and why.
Yes.
Long ago, long before we talk about all this system in America, I already told you that the zealous demons, they eat dead bodies, the essence of the energy of the anguished people who die anguishedly.
Understand.
Yes.
Like in war or under oppression or wrongly killed, especially babies like this.
Yes.
Oh, they be happy.
Oh, dear.
And the more they eat, the stronger they become.
No.
And then they will use this human energy mixed with the anguish to influence others to bear more devils.
Wow.
They can spread out, they can multiply with all this energy feeding them.
Yes.
Wow. Yes, Master.
And then America, we have just demons running around.
Oh,
Sorry.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Terrible.
That's the future.
Oh, no.
If you don't stop all this, that's your future. They can spread out, they can multiply with all this energy feeding them.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Master.
And then America, we have just demons run around.
Oh,
Sorry.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Terrible.
That's the future.
Oh, no.
If you don't stop all this, that's your future.
Wow. Oh, my.
Yeah, it's not like, okay, they kill one person here and there. There's no justifiable cause. Not even war or anything.
Yes.
Just kill the baby like that. Huh?
No, so wrong.
And spend a lot of money to defend for a criminal. Maybe he's still innocent, yeah? After, if he jail, you still need to feed them. Even if the criminal go to jail, they have their own cell, they have food every day, yeah?
Yes.
And they can do some little work in there to earn money even.
Yes.
How can a little baby don't have a chance? Huh?
That's right.
And then open border, let anybody come in, even criminals. You don't even know who they are anyway, yeah?
Yes. Exactly.
And from some, not very clear country, some with the reputation for drugs and murdering and crime and all that, smuggling and children traffickers. Some countries are reputed for that. And you just let anybody in without checking anything, yeah?
Yes. Yes.
Just maybe write out the name. You go to the court later. Will they go?
No.
And even if they go, how you prove who they are?
Yes.
That's right.
And you will give them citizenship. I read in the news that they wanted to sneak some of the money from this 3.5 trillion just to pay for these immigrating people to be citizens.
Oh, wow.
Not so fast. Not so fast, huh?
Yes.
And now he wants to tax all the rich just so that he can spend on whatever, yeah? He thinks it's more socially, moral, whatever, yeah?
Yes.
But I don't think you should tax the rich so much. Because even the tax the rich, the people say it affects the poor also. The less rich also being taxed more.
Ah.
It's not like free from the rich only. Because even if they tax all the rich, it will not be enough to cover what he asks
That's right.
for social whatever services.
Again, this is trillions of dollars,
Yeah.
guys. This isn't billions, trillions. It's a number that people can't quite get their number around. How do you pay for it? Oh, well, we tax the rich. You can tax the rich all you want. You can't pay for $5 trillion just by taxing the rich alone. Everybody pays for this in one way or another.
But they just do it with agenda, just to make some people happy so that they can vote for them. And the poor people or the needy people, we see little of it.
Yes, that's right.
Or nothing. Because, for example, I read in the news that later they will plan to give it to their own supporters or something like that. If you're poor but a Democrat, then maybe you get something. But if you are not for Democrats, then you won't get it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Just given to some specific area or something. I read on the news.
Wow.
Okay? It's openly talked about on the internet.
That's not right.
It's not like talking behind his back or the government's back, nothing.
Yes.
Because if they didn't report the real thing, they'll be in jail. Man.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Even if they say the right thing, they could be in jail also, so they risk their neck. Like the Marine who criticized that they should not have given away the background airport before evacuating everybody. That's why they could not evacuate everybody and left some behind.
Yes.
And he said the truth. He said if it were him, he would never give up the big army airport before evacuating whoever he should evacuate.
Did any of you throw your rank on the table and say, hey, it's a bad idea to evacuate Bagram Airfield, the strategic air base, before we evacuate everyone? Did anyone do that? And when you didn't think to do that, did anyone raise their hand and say, we completely messed this up?
He only say that, and I would say the same. Because they're stupid.
Yes.
And then later, Biden has to beg the Taliban to help to evacuate his people.
Yes.
Huh. What a stupid move.
Really stupid.
Yeah, that's degrading, embarrassing, and harmful to your citizens aboard, especially in the so-called enemy zone. My God, the American people are working hard, paying so much tax, and now they want to tax the rich. Taxing all the rich will never be enough to pay for anything that they want to.
That's right.
So the ridiculous things and illogical things that we could avoid.
Yes.
And even if it's enough, it's not fair. The rich people, they also have to work done hard, huh?
Yes.
In order to be where they are, yeah?
Yes,
that's right.
Let them enjoy a little luxury life if they want. They earn it.
Yes.
They deserve it. Also, they're married. God gave it to them. They don't do anything illegal to earn it.
Yes. Yes.
It's not fair to rob them of their privilege and richness and comfort.
Understand.
They also need comfort in order to continue to do their work. It's stressful to be the boss of a big company or big corporation.
Yes.
They earn it and they need their luxury sometimes to relax, to feel proud, to feel good, yeah?
Yes.
To feel successful, yeah? So they can continue to contribute to work. You cannot just see some rich people and envy their wealth and want to rob them. Then it becomes like communists.
Yes.
But the communists nowadays, they don't even do that. I see many rich people in China and in Vietnam.
Oh, yes, that's right.
If you rob the rich, give it to the poor, it won't last long anyway.
No, that's not.
And it has the bad effect. Like nobody will be motivated to work hard, to earn a higher standard of living anymore. What for you do? You work so hard, you tax your brain and you work day and night or endure all kinds of challenges, and then the government will take it away from you anyway.
Yes.
So they don't want to study, they don't want to do investment, nothing. This field is dropping. The enthusiasm.
That's right. The
So don't
motivation.
tax the rich. Maybe tax a little bit. But then it's not the place to rely on for rescuing the inflation and the economy of the country. And while paying more for killing the future citizens who will contribute,
Yes.
or who will be billionaire also to contribute.
Yes. Yes.
You cannot tax forever. How many rich people are in the country? Maybe 1%. So 99% are average or poor.
Yes.
So how can 1% pay for the 99%? All of you can understand, right?
Yes.
I talk in plain English, no?
Yes, you do, Master.
Yes. Very clear.
Logical.
How come anybody not understand all this? I am not against taxing the rich, but not robbing them of everything, almost everything, just to give it to the poor. That is not the way to spend their hard-earned money.
Yes.
Because if the rich are getting poor just like the other poor, then who is going to give jobs to other poor people?
Yes.
The rich has to be rich so that they can invest more in other businesses. And then more people can work, can have jobs.
Yes. Yes.
If nobody has money, nobody risks their capital and works hard, going through challenges and stress and all that, and even sometimes family discord because they work too hard, they neglect their family, neglect their wife, their kids, or their husband and their children, just to earn this money, and they're entitled to spend it the way they want. Because it's their money. They didn't rob anybody.
Right.
They didn't do anything illegal to earn it.
Yes,
Yes.
I understand.
They have the right to enjoy. And if they want to contribute, then they do it themselves.
Yes.
Yes.
Many of the rich people in America or anywhere, they contribute.
Yes, they do.
I'm not all that rich, but I contribute
Yes.
to the world
You do, Master.
for charity wherever needed. So many richer people, they contribute all the time. You see?
Yes.
Yeah, so that is their will. You cannot force people to donate what they don't want to. That would defeat the purpose, you see?
Yes.
To donate something, that means you have a good heart. You have to feel it, yeah?
Yes.
You want to donate it, then you feel good. But if you rob them of their money just because of their rich, that's just like It's robbery.
Yes.
Master.
You use your position. You change the law to rob people of their own hard-earned money. That is not lawful.
That's right.
That's not ethical either. In every society, there are rich and poor. The rich people can donate some, but they must stay rich and opulent because they earned it.
Yes.
And then that is also an example for others to strive, to work harder,
Yes.
to tax their intelligence, IQ, so that they can earn, that they can be like him,
Yes.
can be rich like his neighbor. If everybody is motivated like this, the country will be richer and richer.
That's right.
Yes.
And if they want to donate to the government or support some good cause, like every country they do,
Yes.
then they will do it by their own will,
Yes.
not robbing them blind with the law or whatever. That's not correct. That's robbery.
Yes.
That's outright robbery.
I'll say this plainly, I've said it before. Taxation is theft. It presumes that the government has a higher claim on our property than we do.
Okay, giving some money to some group, some poor people, but how long will it last? And everybody in the country will become all poor.
Yes. I understand.
Instead of lifting poor people up, they pull the rich people down. That's what I didn't like about the communists before, yeah?
Yes.
But it's a modern communist nowadays, maybe better already.
Yes.
People are more free now. They can earn money and keep their money.
Yes.
That's not a real communist anymore, except in some countries they're still controlling in some way. But even non-communists, there are some countries controlling citizens. You can't say anything against the government.
That's right. Yes.
Like in America, the Marine soldier just criticized Biden's administration for withdrawing, for giving all the strength through equipment through the army airport before evacuating people. And he just say that. And then he's jail now.
Yes.
What a free country you are, huh? Is that a free country?
No, Master.
He didn't say anything wrong. He said the truth only. He's still doing his job, but he said this is not right. And that's the right of his citizenship to say that.
Yes.
He has the right of an American. They say America is a free country. Land of the free, land of the brave. This guy is the only one who's brave enough to dare to say that, and then he's in jail right away. Oh, shut up. I'm powerful. I'm stronger than you. I put you in jail. Of course they can put them in jail. Because of the henchmen behind him. And there's nobody else to oppose.
Yes.
Because they already killed many enemies already. Put them in jail already. For whatever insurgency. Just all these excuses to terminate, to weaken the opposite party.
Yes.
All kind of things. And then all lies, all attacks on Trump, the opposition. And his supporters. They make lists of Trump supporters, secretly or openly, so that they can punish them. They openly say that. Make the list now.
Oh, wow.
During the election and after, they go in the hunting. So that's a very free country indeed, huh? Worse than communism.
That's like the Taliban.
Yeah, worse than the Taliban. And they're criticizing China or Taliban for not being free.
Yes.
Who are the Taliban disciples now? No wonder he kowtowed to them.
Yes.
During the evacuation of his people. And left a lot behind. We call it in French, à la merci. I mean, you leave them to the mercy of the so-called enemy.
Oh,
you know?
yes, that's right.
Even former enemy. But you don't know what they do with them. You don't know yet.
Yes.
Yes.
It's just the beginning. And if you don't trust the Taliban or this so-called terrorist group in some country, then why you throw your people in their hands?
Yes. Yes.
Give them their names and then left them behind like that.
Yes. Yes.
What for fighting for 20 years and then suddenly trust them? Huh?
Yes.
And then after they kill, then they go kill civilians. Children, 7. The whole family as well.
Yes.
And then want to do more. I told you in beginning already when he said, I will hunt you down. I said, it's more likely they will hunt him down. How do they hunt them down? They don't have anything there anymore.
Yes.
I told you in beginning already.
Yes, you did.
Long time ago when we have the first conference or something.
Yes. Yes.
I said it will cause just more bloodshed, more revenge and useless.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. They don't have any base in Afghanistan. They don't have any informants there anymore. They don't have any intelligence service over there anymore. How are they going to hunt them? Yeah?
They can't.
Yeah. Look like all the so-called terrorists, they have the address openly in a phone book or something. They do that. Or telephone number, all their email or everything. And their house address is listed in the phone book or in the internet, Instagram or something. How are they going to check them out?
They can't.
And even hunt them. How? Concerning taxing the rich, maybe can bring in some more money for the government to spend, to play good guy to whomever they like to have support and votes from.
Yes.
But it has many other downsides. I told you already that they don't invest anymore, they don't make any more different investments, because if they invest more, they will have more jobs for people.
Yes. Yes.
Like people say things about Bezos and all that, but he created tens of thousands or maybe hundreds of thousands of jobs.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, and if you take all the money from them, they be hands tight. They cannot invest anymore. Even if they have some money extra, they must have it to fall back in case, rainy days or COVID-19, for example.
Yes.
Yeah, they want to keep things going. So if they tax the rich, for example, then, as I told you, there are many reasons, but there's another reason that's also not too good. Like, for example, maybe many people will not agree with the system, and they will run away. They go somewhere else to make business in another country.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's why before we had, like, refugees from the communist country and all that. In the early days of the communists, people were flooding out because they cannot continue to work like that.
Understand.
No freedom to invest, and the money is controlled by the government.
Yes.
Not only that puts off people's motivation to work harder, but also the already rich people, they might immigrate.
Yes.
With the money, they can do anything. They can go anywhere. buy another passport in a freer country.
That's right.
Even some example already, like for example, before when the British used to stay in Hong Kong, they rented it for 99 years, something like that, yeah?
Yes.
And then when the British moved out because the contract is done, many people in Hong Kong, the rich people, they immigrated to New Zealand, Australia, or wherever, or England.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah, and slowly later they feel that Hong Kong still has some freedom, so they slowly return some.
Yes.
But that is not a good thing for the country's economy to corner the rich to such extent.
Yes.
And then also in France, they had one period of time, some years ago, they wanted to tax the rich also. And some citizens also left, rich people. Like, I remember one only, like Gerard Depardieu.
Yes, I was just thinking that.
Yeah, he was so famous and rich. And then they wanted to tax him a lot, like almost like he thinks like he will have no money, nothing much left, and he worked so hard all these years. So he went out and become a Russian citizen.
Oh yes, that's right.
That's also bad for fans' reputation.
Yes.
People think he has money easy. It's not like that. I mean, even to be an actor, when you see them on screen, it looks easy.
Yes.
Like they do in their part flawlessly and very simply. Their role is easy to play, like they immerse their role as if they are the person in the film. And it looks easy and flawless. But it's not like that. They have to work very hard.
Yes, that's right.
They have to learn everything by heart. And then they have to act it out as if they are that person. And sometimes they have to do many takes again and again. And it's kind of off-putting and also very uninspiring and very frustrating.
Yes.
And if they're famous and all that and their ego's gone up, then it's all the harder to listen to the director, you know?
Yes.
Directors, they're nitpicking. They're very, very critical. The films cost them millions, hundreds of millions or billions to make. They cannot make mistakes.
That's right.
And then, this is a very gruesome work sometimes. It's not all that easy. Sometimes they wounded on set.
Oh yes, that's right. They get injured.
Yes, or die.
Yes.
They get injured or die. Like even, what's the name, Jackie Chan, huh?
Yes.
He was injured many times. Many films don't show the aftermath or the background of the film, but Jackie Chan, he has a habit of showing everything, the extra.
Yes.
And they show it sometimes that he has to jump off buildings and all that.
Yes.
And he was really injured, very hard. They had to take him on the stretcher and brought him to the emergency and all that. A lot of times, sometimes he's injured too seriously, couldn't do the film, had to stop for a long time. Many of the actors, the actresses, they have it.
Yes, Tom Cruise broke his foot for a movie too.
Yeah, it's just sometimes they don't show it.
Yes.
Maybe on the news if they saw it, but they don't show the actual pain and suffering that they have to go through. Some just die, like some extras die.
Oh yes, yes.
A lot.
The stunt people die.
Yeah. A lot of things. And sometimes they demand that they have to strip off all the clothes and do like intimate scenes in front of everybody.
Yes.
There's one film in France I remember a long time ago. My wife is an actress. In the film, the director demanded that the girl have to strip completely naked. And she didn't want to.
Ah.
But she has to, otherwise cannot.
Yes.
Midway already, and then the director thinks she has to strip. And then she demanded, okay, if everybody on the set strips, then I will. And they did. They tried. Like, the boys, they hang in something, sometimes you travel and you strap it on your waist and put your passport and stuff in it.
Oh, yes.
How you call that thing? There are some pockets in it. You can put your things. Like you go on an airplane or travel.
Yes, a fanny pack.
Fanny pack, okay. And then they put it in front of their
yes.
of their belly, hanging from the waist down.
Yes.
Yeah, so somehow they cover, even though they're all naked.
Yes.
Yeah, and the woman, they're wearing something. Other woman, they're wearing something, I can't remember, but they all kind of camouflage their intimate area.
Yes.
And then the actress have to. Cameraman, they also carry their equipment in the front, where. Yeah, and all that. The whole personnel.
That's fair.
On set, they have to strip more. And it was a funny film. Huh? I can't remember. I already remember that. Maybe I did not see the whole film. What just happened? Sometimes you are on an airplane or somewhere and you just happen to see it. Sometimes in restaurants they play a film for people to watch while they're eating, or sports and stuff like that. They have television in some cheap restaurants. I went to some roadside restaurants, small booths or something, and in those things they put television for their customers to see.
Yes.
First class restaurants, I don't ever remember they have them.
No.
Just those cheap restaurants. And I often am the client of cheap restaurants. Because they have the thing that's more familiar.
Yes.
And they have good food. I don't know why. They cook with heart or something. Because it's their own restaurant and small.
Yes.
So it's very like a family and they cook very wholeheartedly.
Yes.
It tastes so good. Sometimes in a good restaurant you have to behave. In a cheap restaurant you can sit there and watch TV also, okay. Because everybody does it. And you feel more casual. You don't have to behave. You don't have to wear posh clothes or something.
That's right.
You don't have to behave like somebody that you're not.
Yes.
Yeah, I just sit there and watch TV and eat my vegan fried rice or something. And drink a small little something, soft drink or something simple or water.
Yes.
And I feel more comfortable. First class restaurants, they have their good things also. Something that you cannot have in other restaurants, but you don't always need those.
Yes. I wouldn't know about first class restaurants.
Oh, I just happen to have it sometimes.
Yes, Master.
Because if I travel a lot, sometimes the small restaurants don't have. I have to eat in my hotel.
Yes.
And in some hotels, they have first class restaurants as a part of the bargain.
Yes.
Yeah. And sometimes in a cheap hotel, you don't have internet. You don't have fast broadband or whatever they call it before.
Yes.
And I sometimes need to contact often, even on traveling. So there are pros and cons.
Yes.
But if I can go to a normal, simple restaurant, good food, I prefer. It's more casual. And people appreciate you very much. If the first class restaurant, you have to act like you appreciate them.
Yes.
Because they expect you to, Madame, stuff like that.
Yes.
And pull out a chair for you. So you have to behave like some snob. Well, I can behave like that. Also, yeah. But I feel more comfortable, more at home with the common folks. They don't pretend, they don't snob.
Yes, understand.
Yeah, they just like you, or they just enjoy their food. They don't care.
Yes.
It's more simple. And mostly in those common restaurants, food is good.
Yes. Maybe they do it without pride.
Yeah, without pride. And in first-class restaurants, sometimes they serve those very rare things, and you don't need them.
Yes.
And the cruelty, you know?
Yes.
They have this delicacy, which are all cruel.
Oh, yes, yes.
And nobody likes them. I don't like them, never. So I don't ever need them anyway. So just order a salad and a soup and pay a sky-high money. I don't feel it's so fair.
Yes.
Yeah, unless sometimes I have to invite somebody important or something. Otherwise, it's too snobbish. So taxing the rich has consequences.
Yes, definitely.
When they can earn money elsewhere and better, spend less and earn more, and the government there treats them better, then sometimes they move.
Yes.
I remember some time ago, the person who owns Tesla company, was his name Elon Musk?
Musk, yes.
In California at that time, because of COVID-19 restrictions, he could not open his company and continue working.
Ah, yes.
And so he threatened. He opened anyway. He threatened if they don't let him, he will move to the other state. I forgot which one.
I think Texas.
It doesn't matter. He planned to move.
Yes.
Things like that. So if you corner people too hard, you will lose at the end.
Yes.
And then if you continue like that, then you have no more talent, no more enthusiastic younger people to motivate themselves to be somebody, to make something for their own living and their proudness.
Yes.
So it's not always good. If you see somebody rich and you envy them, and it's not fair.
That's not fair,
Then
yes.
they're married.
Understand.
The heaven gives to them because they did something good in their former life. And if they do it all legally, they pay taxes. They pay their employees a lot already for the country.
Yes.
Otherwise, these people might be jobless and they go to take out the money from the social service. That's a more loss.
Yes.
Not only these people don't have work, the government has to pay them.
Yes. Unemployment benefits.
Yeah, unemployment benefits. And you lose both. You lose double.
Yes.
You lose the workforce and you lose money, the benefit money to pay for unemployed people.
Yes.
So this is not wise. Not like, okay, oh, that guy has a lot of money. I'm going to use the law or change the law to take money out of him. Because you are jealous, envious, or you think, why should he have so much money? Why not? Huh?
Yes.
He didn't steal, he didn't kill, he didn't do anything wrong. He deserves it. And the more rich people, the more they would encourage other people to work harder, to be more rich. Then the richer your country becomes.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, it's the pride of all the citizens of the whole country. You should not snub them like that.
Yes.
And that too be bad. Even the communist countries, they learn that. So you see that in many post-communist countries, they are not restricting anybody anymore.
Ah.
Yeah, even in Russia, you can get rich.
Yes.
Yeah, legally and openly, no problem, as long as you don't go against the government or do something illegal.
Yes.
And then even China, there are many tycoons.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah, nowadays.
Yes, they're very rich.
Very rich, and some openly rich, some quietly rich. So why America wants to be worse than other countries, even worse than the communist country? It's a shame, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, just want to rob people. This is inborn or something. Character.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah. Even if you cannot get it all for your private spending, you want to take it out from people. So they are uncomfortable. So they have less than yesterday. That is not fair. Not good for the country. Not a wise policy.
No, not at all.
Not at all. In many countries, they pay high taxes. Like even 40% in Sweden or something, I forgot. But they pay fair from everybody.
Yes.
And then whoever doesn't have a job or is poor, they benefit from it. Truly, the government does that for the benefit of the people. But it's all fair share.
Yes, I understand.
You pay according to your income. But then this bill wants to rob all the rich people.
Yes.
That is too obvious and not nice. Not wise policy.
Understand.
You need rich people in your country. You need them because they are the ones who give a lot of jobs.
Yes, they do.
To your countrymen, and that is very good for the government not to have to worry about unemployment.
Yes.
And unemployment is one of the big headaches for any government in any country.
Yes.
If they just sit and eat and have no job, they will do bad things also. If they don't have anything to occupy themselves, and the government gives, but not as much, then they have time and they're bored and they go out, rob and do other bad things.
Yes.
Yeah, because they're not occupied. So if you keep robbing the rich and then make everybody poor, then it's terrible.
Yes.
Very bad for your country. This will go downhill.
Understand. Master, I read that as part of the $3.5 trillion bill, a proposal by the Biden administration would require banks to report the transactions of their customers to the government. Seems like they want to snoop into people's privacy.
Yeah, they don't just tax the rich. Now they're employing big numbers of new tax inspectors or spies. They're snooping on all private citizens
Oh, wow.
of America. Yes. Whoever makes a transaction like over $600, they will be reported.
Oh, man.
Moreover, if you have $600 in the bank any time of the year, or if you have a total transaction in any way per year, the whole year, or $600 or plus, or if you even deposit $300 in your bank and then take that $300 out, then it's also counted as $600, and then you will be surveyed.
Yes.
Oh my God, what kind of wicked policy. And all your details, all your life will be supervised, will be known.
Yes.
And God knows what they will do with it, what they will do with your private details.
Yes.
A massive invasion of privacy could be coming, courtesy of Uncle Sam. A new proposal by the Biden administration would give the IRS access to all bank accounts with balances of $600 or more. Republicans are calling it a big government intrusion.
Do you distrust the American people so much that you need to know when they bought a couch or a cow?
They want to know how much money you got in the bank, how much you're spending. If you bought a wedding dress or a gun, they're going to have a list a mile long on you.
What does that have to do with building back better or infrastructure or even, equity?
Joe Biden wants to give the IRS more power to spy on Americans. That's what he's asking for. Just listen to the testimony of a Secretary of Treasury who comes to Congress and says she wants to look into the checking accounts, banking accounts of anybody with the deposits or withdrawals of $600. Republicans are committed to stopping this. Just stopping it. Joe Biden wants to increase the size of the IRS budget by $80 billion. And the Secretary of Treasury wants to hire with that money an army of IRS agents to look into the banking and the checking of Americans. Basically, everyone will be caught in that dragnet. Now, why do they want to do this? Well, because they want to squeeze more dollars out of hardworking taxpayers in order to pay for their reckless $3.5 trillion tax and spending proposal. First, it's an invasion of the privacy of the American people. And second, when I talk to the people that work at the banks and the credit unions, they say this would de facto turn them into employees or agents of the IRS. They don't want anything to do with it. I hear from people all around Wyoming that the IRS is already the least accountable and most powerful agency of the government. They point out that the IRS is incapable of keeping their records that they turn over to the IRS, keeping those private as they should be. The IRS does have a track record of targeting specific groups that they don't like politically. And Republicans are committed to stopping this very scary proposal dead in its tracks.
My God, even the communist countries, they don't do this. I'm sure the Russian people don't do this. The Russian government doesn't do this. I'm sure the Chinese government doesn't do this. And even North Korea, I don't think they do this, for example. Or any other strict country. Or Belarus, even. I don't think they do this. $600 is nothing, man.
That's right. It's so little.
It's so little, yes. If you buy a computer, it's sometimes more than $1,000.
Yes, that's more. Yeah.
And then the government has all the excuses to plunge into your private life,
Yes.
your private spending. And this is really uncomfortable.
It's oppressing.
Very suppressing, oppressive, and uncomfortable.
Yes.
Knowing that every turn, every signature you make will be exposing you. My goodness, they don't just tax the rich, they tax everybody now.
Yes, yes.
Because normal people, sometimes they also save up to buy something more than $600. That's normal.
Yes.
Or go to college or whatever. Or put some money down for the down payment for the new little flat, yeah?
Yes.
Or houses, or car.
Yes.
So even just a farming truck
Yes.
to sow vegetables.
Yes.
And cereals, or even buy new water tanks for your farm, or dig in a pond for your farm. Anything could be more than $600.
Yes, very easily.
Very easily. So most of Americans can afford that, except the homeless. Excuse me. They have a bank account, and the government now has excuses to snoop into their private lifestyle.
Yes.
This is really more than wicked. Even just some poor people would have $600 for a year long. So they get everybody, from the rich to the poor. That's not good. That's really robbery.
Yes, it's unthinkable that the government would do that to its own people.
I told you, this government's no good. I mean, this Biden administration, whoever supports him,
Yes.
all of them, whoever supports him, no good. There are some good men and women in there, of course, but they might also be influenced by Biden's dark energy.
Yes, I understand.
Anyone who has some little psychic ability can see the darkness that's emitting from Biden and some of them.
Yes.
I mean, even a business, they make excuses to look into the business. But the normal business, they would earn more than maybe sometimes more than $1,000 a day. And they have to buy things in and out, in order to sell.
Yes, yes.
And these are such a small business.
Yes.
This administration is really wanting to rob all Americans of all their rights, all their privacy. Then you have nothing left anymore. You pay taxes, you live a decent life, you take care of your family, so you don't even have to rely on the government, social help or anything, and you'll be snooped upon day in, day out, just because you're doing some business or some transaction, sometimes to buy something for your kids.
Yes.
Or to let them go to college, or Even a second-hand car costs more than $600.
Oh, yes.
So if it's just to buy a second-hand car, your private life is,
Oh, all open, all ready to be snooped on.
snooped on under spotlight.
Yes.
My God, this is wicked. Who dares to live in America anymore? And then that will prompt the citizens to hide their things.
Understand.
Maybe just stack in money. Don't dare to put in the bank anymore.
Yes.
And then the bank will not have money, okay?
Yes.
And the business people will be very nervous.
Yes.
Don't like to show their back to everybody like that.
Yes.
They pay their taxes, man. And let them live in freedom. Let them breathe. Because these small businesses, companies, they are the backbone of the society.
That's right.
There are not many rich people.
Yes.
1% are rich. So even if you drop all the money from the rich people, you cannot pay everything in the country,
Yes.
like America.
Yes, for sure.
And they know that. Maybe that's why they want to take more money from the small businesses and
Yes.
middle class.
Understand.
Oh, this government, this administration is really wicked.
Yes.
They are robbers. They are robbers in disguise.
Yes.
Legally robbers. It's not just about money. You are robbed of your privacy.
Yes.
And you don't live in kind of a small little peace and freedom.
Yes, I see. Understand.
You watch all the time.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, this is
They call it Big Brother.
what means big brother watching you.
Yes, the Big Brother is always watching you.
This does have a Big Brother feel to it, Congressman. What do you want to do about it?
You're right. This is a big brother feel. This is something that is foolish. It is a bad requirement. And as you know, I've done legislation which would prohibit any new reporting requirements to the IRS. What is the kid that cuts grass or the young lady or gentleman that may be babysitting? Are we literally going to make them report too? It's going to hurt banks. It's going to hurt businesses. It's going to hurt working people, which working people are literally the rock that this nation is built on. And this administration literally wants to find blood in that rock. They just don't stop. Every day it's something new, and every day it's something bad. And this is real bad. And quite frankly, it's real stupid. It's just not right. And people are tired of it. They're being tired of taxed to death. They're tired of the whole thing. And they're tired of stupid bills and harmful bills. I think it's a control thing. I think they just want to control more and more of everybody's everyday life. Everything that they're doing, the whole reconciliation bill itself will change this nation in ways that we've never seen before. America doesn't want this. Leave working class America alone, for God's sake, for a change.
Oh my God, what kind of big brothers? They are big robbers.
Yes.
I call them big robbers. If they're watching them just for their money, this is terrible.
Yes.
Oh my God, normally people would buy and sell, of course, more than $600.
Yes, very
Unless
easily.
you're selling, stinky tofu, huh? You could even earn more than that, maybe.
Yes.
Or selling lectures on the street.
Yes.
Oh dear, I don't know why the people vote for this kind of person. If he's even a person, he's a devil incarnate.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I told you already.
Yes.
And this is the proof. The people have the right for privacy. Even in the communist countries, they don't do this.
No, they don't.
No, they have very free. I saw on TV many tycoons,
Yes.
and the government did nothing as long as they pay taxes according to a percentage.
I understand.
They pay already taxes. The rich people everywhere, they pay taxes accordingly, and their richness is open.
Yes.
Even Forbes magazine knows it. Everybody knows. Like, for example, Bezos is rich.
Yes, very rich.
He cannot hide anywhere.
Yes.
He's too famous, okay?
Yes.
Too rich to hide. Or Bill Gates, for example, yes?
Yes.
They are rich openly.
Yes.
And they use their money also for some charity purposes.
Yes, they do a lot of charity.
Yeah, Bezos also did charity. Bill Gates, a lot.
Yes.
And I don't know about Elon Musk. Maybe he does also. Even if they don't, that is their right.
Yes.
Buffett also does a lot of charity.
Yes.
Many of the rich people, they're doing charity all the time. They declare it or not.
Yes.
So they pay taxes. They do charity. That's a big help for any country already.
Yes, definitely.
Wherever the government cannot do, they chip in and do their part and help a lot already. Plus, they employ many thousands of people.
Yes.
And that's a big help already. If you take all their money, a big chunk of their money, they cannot invest anymore in a new business.
Yes.
They cannot employ other people as well. I told you already.
Yes, yes.
And then the unemployment will be sky high again.
Yes. And they invest in new research too, so that improves conditions.
Yes, yes. Improve people, sickness, treatment.
Yes.
Yes, they invest in many ways. So you cannot just keep robbing the rich and knowing that it's not enough for their greed. They are robbing also the middle class now.
Yes. Terrible.
Except the homeless. They cannot rob because the homeless don't have anything. That's why.
Yes.
And if it continues like this, then we'll make everybody in America homeless.
Yes.
And then they also allow people to come in and rob their business as well. Under $950. Remember?
Yes.
Anybody can go in any shop and take anything under $950. They don't have to pay.
Oh, yes, that's right. That's
Oh,
right.
God. And then you make a transaction for about $600. And they snoop on you. What kind of government is this? They're crazy.
They're evil.
Or they're brain damaged.
Yes.
Now you know why I have to talk like this.
Yes,
I
understand.
never wanted to, okay?
Yes.
I have enough on my hands already to do all my work.
Yes.
My business and my television and my so-called disciples.
Yes, Master.
Why do I have to say these kinds of things? I just cannot not say it, okay?
Understand.
I have to help the people. I really want to help the Americans. They honored me.
Yes, Master.
I have to repay their kindness.
Yes.
I
Understand.
just feel like it because I'm an honorary citizen of America. An honorary citizen is just like a citizen.
Yes.
I have my rights. I have my conscience to protect that country,
Yes.
to protect my co-citizens. Even though I'm an honorary citizen, but I feel like I am as well, a co-citizen.
Yes, for sure.
If somebody does you a favor or praises you without asking, that means they honor you, they respect you.
Yes, that's
And
right.
in times of their need, you do nothing? Is that right?
No, it's not right. You have to help.
Yeah, I have got to help. I feel an obligation. I feel responsibility.
Yes.
And my heart trembles with sorrow
Yes.
for this country. It's a great country on earth. One of the greatest, maybe the greatest. And they have to suffer like this. It's not fair.
No, it's not.
It's not fair. They don't need that. They work very hard. In America, you can buy anything, 24 hours,
Yes.
because that's how hard they work.
Yes.
That's how they keep the economy stable and good. So they don't deserve this. They pay taxes. And they are very charitable. Every time there's some trouble with some private citizen, they just make a GoFundMe
Oh, yes.
and everybody chips in.
Yes.
My God, a lot of people, strangers, they don't even know who is who. They just chip in and help that person to build back their life.
Yes. I've seen
Anybody that they know, a good cause, they chip in their own private money to help.
Yes, I've seen that.
So this is a very, very great country, in my opinion. In my eyes, they are so good. Good citizens of the world, and they don't deserve all this oppression, snooping, and robbing of their money and their freedom.
No, they don't.
America is supposed to be the land of the free.
Yes.
And the land of, now I give them some more titles. Land of charity,
Yes.
land of freedom, land of good hearts, land of heroes. They don't deserve this. The American people are good.
Yes, Master.
Even if they treat me privately not good, I still say that. Because they are good generally, you see?
Yes.
They are so good.
Yes, it'll be really sad for the Americans if the $3.5 trillion bill passes with all the taxing and controlling measures.
Yeah, I think that's why many of the wise senators and the House reps, they did not vote.
Yes.
The wise ones, okay?
Yes, yes.
The senior, the seasoned ones, they know. And some naive would believe it. But some wise ones don't.
Yes.
Senator Bernie Sanders, he even supports this bill. I think he's too naive. He's a good man.
Yes.
It's very, very pure. Very good.
Ah, good.
Maybe that's why he believes it. He believes whatever Biden says is true. It's not. There are sneaky things in it, okay?
Yes.
Maybe he didn't look because there's 2,500 pages.
Oh, wow.
This is their bill. 2,500 pages. If you take a look at $3.5 trillion price tag, and you do the math, that's $1.4 billion for every page of this bill. and they want to pass it this week. How many Democrats do you think have read this? Think Nancy Pelosi's read it? Think Chuck Schumer's read it? Do you think Joe Biden, who is desperately begging Democrats to pass it, do you think he's read it? Do you think he knows what's in it? The American people, the hardworking men and women in this country, clearly understand that they will be the ones left holding the bill to pay for this reckless tax and spending spree. The American people are already paying a cost and feeling the bite of inflation. Their paychecks being eaten away every time they go to the grocery store or the gas station. And inside that bill, there's funding for an additional army of IRS agents to squeeze more taxpayer dollars out of hardworking Americans. It is a nightmare for the American taxpayers. And that's why every Republican is committed to doing absolutely everything we can to defeat it, because we understand the permanent damage that it will do to our economy and our nation.
It's even making people busy for nothing. Who can read all that?
Yes.
And then when you read it, you're tired, then you sleep out, and then you forget. You did not see, well, what is the trap, the trick in there.
Oh, yes, yes.
Maybe Sanders, he's older now. I don't think he can read all that.
Yes.
They believe what Biden says, that he's all for social service and all that. No. Okay?
Yes, Master.
I read on the news. It's not all that rosy. That's why many of the seasoned senators and the good Democrats, even the House Democrats, they did not vote for it.
Wow.
They keep delaying it.
Yes.
They also don't want. And they bargain. Maybe some say, okay, too much anyway, so maybe go down to 1 trillion something.
Ah.
Almost 2 trillion. They don't agree with 3 trillion 5 because it's not necessary.
Oh,
That's
yes.
what they say. And much of the spending is not ethically correct, like funding for abortions and whatnot. And again, I am not I'm not an economist. I just read the news, okay? Huh?
Yes, Master.
And I also don't agree with that because it will have big karma for everybody, even for the innocent taxpayers.
Ah, yes.
It's not because you pay money you don't know anything about it. Doesn't mean you don't have collective karma with that.
Yes. It's scary.
Yeah, it is. That's the thing people don't understand. God say, thou shalt not kill, then that is done. That's finished, period. You don't kill, period.
Yes.
You don't argue with God and the universal law of creation.
Yes.
God wants to create, not destroy,
Yes.
not terminate the creation in the bud.
Yes.
God doesn't want destruction. It will go naturally, but not for the humans to play God, to destroy things which God wants to create.
Understand.
So we are sinning very badly,
Yes.
very deeply, very gravely. Only the atheists, no, but the atheist people, maybe they don't believe in God, but that doesn't mean they do bad things or are sinful. They say they don't see God, so they don't believe.
Yes.
Yeah? But they can be very morally correct and ethical, in human standards.
Yes.
Not because they're atheists, that they will go out, kill people or rob or something like that.
Yes.
On the contrary, many people profess that they are religious and go to the church and show in photo and all that. They have no morals.
Yes, that's right.
Biden and the group, the henchmen,
Yes.
the supporters. Some supporters, they are blind. They don't understand. They're naive. But some are doing the same because it's the same wicked category.
Yes.
And it's dragging many people and harming the Americans, making bad karma for the whole country, collectively.
Yes, I understand.
That's why the virus has gone out of control now.
Yes.
And I just read New Zealand, they admit now, the Prime Minister say that we can no longer control the virus.
Ah.
Many countries admit that now.
Wow.
So I don't know how we're going to live with it. Some lucky countries they have less, some have more, but doesn't mean that it's out of sight. It's like the flu now. It will be like the flu if they cannot control it.
Yes.
Then you have to have a jab every year, every half a year, or if it's even effective.
Yes.
Because the virus keep evolving.
Yes, they change.
Keep evolving all the time. And they cannot keep chasing it forever.
Yes, that's right.
The flu stays there. Okay, fine. Then you can have the jab or something. And they know what it is. But this virus, it changes. 天变万化 means changes hundreds or thousands of times all the time. That's what they say.
Yes.
They keep changing. They keep evolving.
evading the vaccine.
Yeah, they keep evolving. That's why they evade. They can. Some of them can evade the vaccine. And even many people have all the vaccine and the booster shot. They still die. And before, when you have COVID, maybe it takes some time to die. Now the kids, they die so quick.
Oh, yes.
It's after some hours or some days.
Wow.
Cannot cure them quick enough. And then so many patients, they don't even have beds. Many hospitals say, we don't have any more beds, sorry. Or even in the emergency room, they have only one bed left.
Oh.
ICU,
Yes.
intensive care unit.
Yes.
Or say, I have only one bed clean. And everywhere else, for people, they have to stay in the corridor and all that, or in the porch, and or a makeshift unit and all that stuff.
Yes.
Or just die because they waited too long. And many also emergency sicknesses, like sometimes they have liver problem or appendix or heart attack and all that. They just die because there's no more doctors or nurses to take care of them. And then no more beds. Yeah, and even then, now the Biden government forces them to have the vaccine. Otherwise, they have to be fired.
Oh.
So many medical staff, doctors, nurses are fired or voluntarily quit.
Yes.
Because they don't want to be mandated with the vaccine.
Yes.
Because the vaccine, they see it every day that people vaccinated, double, triple, still die.
Yes.
And suffer so much. Or some people even have a triple, but have other side effects and die or suffer long term.
Yes, Master.
So, or agonizing with some serious side effects. So they're scared. The health workers, they're scared. They're scared of vaccine as well. Because they work in the hospital every day in, day out, they saw things. They saw the side effects or the rejection of the vaccine and useless and all that.
Yes.
And there are many instances, like men even lost their fertility
or
lost their man ability.
Yes.
Something like that. I read it. It could be misinformation, but still it scared people because it did happen, no matter why.
Yes.
And they blame it on COVID. It might not be COVID that makes this guy impotent or unable.
Yes.
But that is the worst thing that could happen to any man. Or they're scared.
Yes.
It might not be COVID, but the information is there. And some famous people even tell this story about his friends or her brothers had this problem because of vaccine. But it might not be the vaccine. It might just be the COVID.
Yes.
Or it could be, who knows? I'm not doctor, but the news is there. And you know, nowadays you can click a button and you know everything. And people are scared.
Yes.
And you mandate them and then you lose all this good stuff. It's terrible.
For sure, Master.
It's terrible to force people into anything when they know something else already.
Yes.
If they were innocent or stupid or they didn't have experience about that, maybe you can force them. But these people, they're professionals. They work day in, day out with these COVID patients. They saw all the side effects and the bad things of the vaccine or no vaccine.
Yes.
And then so they're scared. Also, Americans, they're spoiled. They have a constitution.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't force them to do much.
No.
Yeah, they're used to it already. They're born that way.
Yes.
You know, the government, the policy, the constitution trained them before they were born already.
Yes.
So they just like that. So they just quit or they get fired because of the policy. And now many hospitals are short of staff already. They work so hard, they're burnt out.
Yes.
They don't even need COVID to be sick and tired and dead.
Yes.
All the things that they saw, all the suffering they see every day, that's enough to make them mentally exhausted already. Not to talk about physical, the psychological, mental, emotional, and physical.
Yes.
And now they make mandate like this. You see, to force people out of jobs, out of the essential workforce, the most essential workforce.
Yes, I understand.
So they do all kinds of things to harm Americans.
Yes.
It might not be obvious to anybody, but I can see it. All kinds of aspects, all kinds of ways to harm Americans. And then ask for more money to pay them or for their unemployment, for example.
Yes.
Humanly speaking, it's not logical.
No, not at all.
You know well that your people, are very constitutionally stubborn.
Yes.
They can read the Constitution to you and say no.
Yes.
Or the amendments, this and that. Not the Americans. You can't force the Americans to do anything.
No,
they are
can't.
strong and proud folk.
Yes.
They are born that way. They're born in such a country where freedom is utmost. Maybe they want to do it themselves, but if you force them, they won't. And that is that period.
Yes.
They are very kind, very good, very generous, but you don't control them. You don't mandate them anything. If it's not logical to them, if to their knowledge is the opposite of what the truth is or what they know, then they just won't.
Yes.
They would say, give me freedom or give me death. That's what I say, right?
Yes, that's right.
In America, huh? Or where?
Yes, give me freedom or give me death. Yes, that's America. What does Master suggest for a president to do in this case if certain people don't want to get vaccines?
Then don't. Let them do what they want. It's their life.
Yes.
They're not killing anybody. In the hospital, they are equipped to protect themselves and protect their patients. Their mask, their face shield, they wear so-called whatever, their suit. There's a special...
Like a biosuit?
Yeah, something like that. And the suit that they wear is always like disinfecting or antibacterial, normally, already.
Yes.
And then they wear masks as well, and their face shield also, and they wear hat, surgical kind of hat already.
Yes.
So they will not infect anybody, and they will not infect themselves.
Yes.
And if they want to infect and die, then that is their problem. If you cannot beat them, then join them, huh? If you force your people and they're all out of work, then you have to pay more. Of course, it's not your money, you don't care. It's the taxpayers' money. Okay, then we don't talk about money. But you're short of staff in the hospital, and your people are going to die more without them. So unless you want to kill the whole of America, or kill as many as possible, then you do this dictating kind of policy.
Yes.
Even just to tell them to put masks on, they already protest all over the planet.
That's right.
If they don't want to get vaccinated, let them not. Let them do what they want. Their life. And they are even working in hospital. They know what is what.
Yes.
Yeah. One time I was very sick also. Karma.
Yes.
I had the operation and all that. And then, it was really life and death.
Oh, Master.
And then I had to have treatment for a long time. Have antibiotic, very special for a long time. Then I had to see the doctor every week to have my blood test every week. And I had to go to the special unit to see a special doctor.
Yes.
He's like a infectious specialist.
Yes.
Yeah, they have a different ward. And this is especially for infection, like special disease, infectious disease.
Yes.
Well, he didn't wear mask. He didn't wear anything special when he talked to me. I was already on the drug, of course, on this medication for my sickness.
Oh.
But I continued to have to see him. So he couldn't evaluate how I progressed, if the medicine really worked, or he had to add more, or he had to change.
Understand.
I had to see many different doctors, not just him. I had to see my operating doctor and all that stuff. For the after effect,
Yes.
the operation was very dangerous already, but afterwards, 2 years long, continue.
Oh.
It was very, very stressful time. We don't talk about the stress. And then, the main point I want to tell you is that before that, I was already sick, coughing a lot, and had pain in the chest, yeah?
Yes.
Originally, I thought, it's just a common cold, or because I talk too much with the disciples at the retreat and all that, and don't eat well, don't sleep regularly, very irregular time.
Yes.
Because there were a lot of people, and I talked to different groups at a time, and sometimes different nations,
Yes, that's right.
different languages. So, and I thought because I was exhausted, I talked too much,
Yes, I understand.
and the energy ran out. So I did not really take good care of myself. They just gave me something just to take for the pain or whatever, and some chiropractor need my body pain like hell, and nothing worked.
Oh, Master.
After all, and then after a while, I could not continue that way anymore, and the retreat was over. I had a time, so it was too much pain. So I had to go to real hospital,
Yes.
real doctor. And before that, I went to just a private doctor introduced by some people I know.
Yes.
He gave me some antibiotics, whatever.
Yes.
But he didn't wear mask or anything. He just wear normal clothes, yeah?
Okay.
And he say, I could have this and that infection.
Uh-huh.
I say, please wear the mask when you're talking to me. It's better. I don't want to infect you.
Yes.
He say, oh, I have my own immunity, no? Natural immunity. Just like that. Oh, I was wondering. Okay, fine. Maybe so. And then after that was getting more serious. I had to see other doctors, and they all didn't care.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But at least in the hospital, they wear this antiseptic clothes.
Yes.
Sometimes there's this weird green or blue color.
Yes, yes.
That's because they're specially washed, specially disinfected, specially antiseptic, antibacterial, something like that. That's why they wear it in the hospital. For some special places, like in the operation room,
Yes.
I saw they didn't wear mask, nothing. Okay, fine. And then after my operation already, there are other doctors in that hospital knew that I have this kind of infection, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
It could be. Even I wear mask. He didn't wear. He also told me, I learned. It's my job.
Yes.
I learned how to deal with it. He said he knows how to deal with infection. But I was scared for him. I was in a very dangerous situation.
Yes.
But other doctors normally, except in the operation room, they don't wear any mask, nothing.
Interesting.
Including the doctor that I saw after the operation and after I was already taking some medicine. At that time, it was still in the trial period.
Yes.
They could not pinpoint what I had, but they knew it was some infection, and I had operation already because of that. Otherwise, I could collapse.
Oh.
Be like disabled. And also the neck broken, huh?
Wow.
And then that's why they had to have the operation. But they don't even wear mask, nothing. That doctor didn't even wear this operation antibacterial gown.
Yes.
They wear the gown or the short, trousers and shirt.
Yes.
But it's all antiseptic, antibacterial. For the patient's sake also. Not him, he didn't wear it. He was in his own office room. I went there to talk to him face to face,
Wow.
across the table.
Yes.
And he say he knows how to deal with it. He say he learned.
Yes.
How? How? When I talk to him in front of him.
Yes.
And he sees many like that per day. When he goes see me in my hospital bed, sometimes I had to re-hospitalize again.
Oh.
And then he even come to see my bed and he sit next to me and talks to me, next to my face,
Wow.
on top of my face. I wonder, they're tough people,
Yes.
I don't know what they do. Yeah? We'll go back home and take a hot shower and then eat garlic or something to ward off the bacteria or the vampire energy or whatever. I don't know what they do. So these people, you cannot force them.
That's true.
Even if they die by the COVID infection for the patient, we still have some more to cope with other patients.
Yes.
But they all quit like that. In some hospitals, many quit, all of them or something, almost.
Yes.
So how are you going to deal with this pandemic unless you want to kill all the patients now and the future?
Understand.
Everything he ordered is to do with deaths. The more dead people, the better. It seems like that to me. It's arranged that way.
Wow.
Can you see it or not?
Yes, yes, I see.
So I hope the American people open their eyes and quit this guy. Fire him quick before more people, more Americans will be killed. And nobody is even being charged.
Yes, I see.
Okay. Good.
Master, if Master is supposed to be unconditional and God is supposed to be unconditional and forgiving, why do you demand people to be vegan and repentant in order to save them?
I don't demand. I just point the way, okay? It's like if you want to go to the south, I would say that way, yeah? You go through this section, you go to that junction, and then you will see the highway. It points to the south. Where with the south, it may be you go from New York to California, where you were. So you have to go this way, huh?
Yes, yes.
First, you pass through this, and then you pass through that, and then turn left, and then you will see the sign, California. Then you just go there. So it's not a demand, it's an instruction.
Yes, I understand.
It's not really an instruction. It's like I'm just pointing the way. What for I demand you or anybody to eat vegan? What's in it for me?
Nothing.
Yes. Maybe compassion for the animals and the consequence for humans, of course. But even if I don't have any compassion for you or anybody, or I don't feel sorry for the animals, even then, that is the way, regardless of my emotion, my position. That is the way to go south.
Yes.
I don't have to like you. You are a stranger. You ask me the way to California. I point you that way. First, you have to go through that way, okay? And then if you don't have petrol, then you must fill your tank. That's not a demand for my part. It's for you
Yes, that's right.
to go there.
Yes.
Everything in this physical world has an arrangement that you must follow in order to get it. Even your computer. If you want to know the information on the internet, you have to have a computer. It's not a demand for anybody who told you that. It's for you.
Yes, yes.
It's the way it is.
Yes, that's I understand.
Everything in this physical world has some so-called condition. It's not the condition for Master. The Master is always unconditional. God is unconditional and forgiving too. Even if God forgives you everything, you still need to go to hell because you're going that way.
Yes. Okay.
You are attracting the energy of hell to you. Understand now?
Understand.
Hmm. So even God forgives you, you still go to hell if you eat meat or if you kill animals or attack in the murder, and even if you just pay taxes and the government uses it, to subsidize the animal industry or to kill the babies in abortion, then you still need to pay that.
Oh, wow.
Maybe a little less than the ones who organize it or create the law, but still you must pay. More or less it depends.
Yes.
All masters are unconditional. God is unconditional. But that is the road that leads to hell. So you have to U-turn, that's all.
Yes.
Suppose you want to go to California and you don't know the way. And suppose I'm going that way, yeah? I'm supposed to show you how to go there and you just follow me.
Yes, yes.
So the first condition I ask you is that you turn and follow me.
Yes, yes.
That's not a condition. It's just a process.
Yes, I understand.
Killing, eating animals, murdering animals to eat and all that is the way to go direct to hell. That's the road to hell.
Yes.
That's the universal arrangement.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah, killing is the great sin and you have to pay for it.
Yes.
If you go to the bank, you don't have money in the bank, but you force the teller to give you money, will he?
No, he won't.
No. So the condition is a natural thing that you have to first have some deposit in the bank in order to get your money. And if you want to borrow the money, then you still have to pay back because it's not your money.
Yes, yes.
You might get a loan, but you have to pay. Just the same, if you kill the animals or you kill babies, kill anything at all, you have to pay.
Yes, Master.
So all the masters are unconditional. That's why they don't take bribes. I don't take donations.
Yes, Master. Yes.
I even give. I even work hard, do some business so that I can give because I know some people have hardship. Some animal organizations need our support and need our encouragement. Some poor people sometimes in disasters need our immediate help if we can. So that's very unconditional already.
Yes,
Our
yes.
Supreme Master Television, I pay for it
Yes, I understand.
and without any condition.
That's
the
right.
Master, all are unconditional. It's just you go the wrong way. If you need a taxi to even take you to Paris from your hotel nearby, you have to jump in the taxi first.
Yes, that's right.
Or if somebody even wants to guide you to some special place that you want to go, then you have to follow him by your car, or go in his car, or go by taxi. That's not the condition.
That's right.
It's the fair thing. Means it's the thing you have to do.
Yes, that's just the natural process of things.
Yeah, just like if you want to win a lotto, you have to buy a lotto ticket, no?
Yes.
Right, huh?
Yes, yes.
Okay, that's it. If you want to learn to drive a car, then you must have a car to practice with.
Yes.
It's not a condition.
Yes, I understand.
It's not like the law forces you to do it. It's not a law, it's not a condition. It is the right way to do.
Yes.
So eating animals or torturing animals in the laboratory or anywhere, or killing babies in the womb, all these are the road to hell.
Yes.
In the universe, it's arranged that way. Just like the highway in our world may lead you to the south or to the north, to west, east. It depends on where you want to go.
That's right.
If you drive south, you cannot expect to arrive in the north area somewhere.
Yes, I understand.
There are things like that, natural things. Like the mango will give you mango, the apple will give you apple. So it's not like Master has conditions for you or anybody. It's the way you should do.
Yes.
It's like you're hungry, find food to eat, and the food is there, then you must eat it. If I eat it for you, I am fault, you're not.
That's right.
So if you don't follow the natural arrangement of the universe, you go the wrong way. Nobody can help you, even God.
Understand now.
Yeah, okay. So even some people, when they die and they go to hell, and if they repent clearly, truthfully, if they even could repent or pray, then at that time, they almost like U-turn.
Yes.
Because they see things, they're truly repentant, because they can see things clearly without the body. They repent, then I can't even help them.
Yes.
But very difficult for them to repent or to think, because it's too painful, continuously.
I see.
Here, in this world, when you're in too much pain, you can't even think of anything. Cannot even think of food. If you have too much of a headache or anything painful like that.
Yes, Master.
Not to talk about in hell, the pain is 10,000 trillions more. Because you don't have a body. Everything is raw and naked.
Yes.
In this world, you even have some clothes, even however minimal, to cover you from the cold and from the heat. Over there, nothing. You just feel the pain raw,
Wow.
intensified, magnified, 10,000, 100,000 times, a million times more.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So that's why I urgently urge everybody to eat vegan, not so that I can be fat or healthy. It's for them, not to talk about health benefits. It's for them to rescue themselves, to give me an excuse.
Yes, Master.
But they have to be vegan and sincere, because that's the way. It's the right way to go.
Yes.
Just like if you want to go south, just go on the highway that points south. That's all there is, okay?
Yes.
Very simple. There are ways to go to heaven. There are ways to go to hell. There are ways to go back to the human's world. There are ways to go to animals' world.
Yes.
Your choice will affect your future
Yes, Master.
and affect the present even. Because you eat meat, you will get sick. That's an immediate karma. And the future karma is hell. Worse than sickness.
Yes.
In this world, if you're sick nowadays, you still have doctors and nurses and medicine and things to help you.
Yes.
Or operate under anesthesia, you don't feel pain. In hell, no anesthesia. Pain, pain, and raw, and 110,000 times or million times.
Gosh.
Yes. And you can't escape. You can't run anywhere. In the world, maybe you could hide. You could run and no police could catch you. Even if you do some criminal thing, you can hide. Not complete 100%, maybe. But they might find you one day, but at least you have a chance to hide.
Yes.
In hell, nowhere to go. You can't even move. You don't have any willpower anymore. You can't even pray.
Yes, Master.
Yeah. In the lower, maybe lighter hell, maybe you can remember. You say, for God's sake, help me or something, yeah?
Yes.
And if somebody in the world prays for you also,
Ah.
that connects together, then you may be helped.
Ah. Yes.
But in the harder hell where you're tortured continuously, you cannot even think. All you do is just scream and nobody hears you.
Oh. Oh God.
You see why I'm working so hard?
Yes, Master.
I don't have to. I'm free. But in a way, I'm still imprisoned because of my love for all beings.
Yes.
I'm a free person, but I'm the most confined being on this planet.
Yes, understand.
I'm the most free, but the most confined. For example, even now, I do retreat. For whom? Huh?
For the world.
I don't even need it.
Yes.
I could go out freely, outside of my house, outside of my gate, at least walk around in a bigger area. I'm confined in 2x3 or 2x4, who cares? Not much difference.
Yes.
And I don't go out anywhere.
Yes, Master.
Not outside of the gate, outside of the door, of course. Something like that. Or feed the butterflies in the garden, feed the birds,
Yes, yes.
and give the frogs some water, stuff like that. Whoever it is in the garden, yeah.
Yes.
That's all. But I take pleasure. Thank God they are there. So I have a little simple pleasure like that. Taking their photograph, giving them water, giving them something to eat, fruits. Because I don't have flowers in the little garden. So I put fruit on the tree for them. It's like flowers, colorful.
Yes, yes.
Watermelon or whatever I have. I cut them into smaller pieces and I stick it on the trees, little twig or branches. Just like when you put something for barbecue.
Like a skewer?
Yeah, skewer. There I have some dry twigs and sticking out.
Yes, yes.
So I just put them on there.
Yes,
They
understand.
hold fine because the butterflies, they're light. They don't bend down.
Yes.
And they keep changing, fresh. But I discover sometimes that they prefer the older one. They don't take the fresh one immediately. They continue with the older one. I visit the same one.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I don't dare to take them away anymore.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I put the fresh one next to the old one. They go to the old one.
Ah.
And I put the old one on the floor under the tree so that it becomes like fertilizer for the tree. Because old, they go down to the
Wow, that's interesting.
tree floor next to the roots to eat it. Sometimes I feel, my God, it's so rotten. Better not eat it. No, they go there.
Wow.
So I just let it be naturally. Maybe they are economical. They don't dare to waste food. I don't know. Maybe somebody teaches them. Food is precious nowadays.
Yes.
Or they appreciate it. Or maybe it's good for them in some way.
Yes, Master.
Everyone has a different makeup. Like something for us is not pleasant for dogs.
Yes, that's right.
They like to walk and roll on the grass, roll on the dirt and all that. They feel good.
Yes.
Or the pigs, they roll in the mud and all that. Or the elephants, they put mud on their body.
Yes.
They feel cool and it's also disinfecting for them. Like anti-insect for them, protects them.
Yes, insect repellent.
Yeah, maybe special, natural protector from insects. Yeah. But we don't want that.
Yes.
We say, yuck, you go into the mud like that. But they like it, so why not? Huh?
Yes, Master.
Same with the butterfly and the other insects, if they like it, older ones, then I let them. Who am I to tell them what to do? I just offer and they choose.
Yes, yes.
The same in the world, people should not mandate things and dictate things.
Yes.
Before, one of your sisters asked me a long time ago that the vaccine has animals in it.
Yes.
And so what would you advise, Master? Should we take the vaccine or not? I say, it's up to you. Even then,
Yes, Master.
I won't cite the word vegan to stop them.
Yes.
They are adults, man.
Yes, yes.
I teach them what's right from wrong. But I trust that they should grow themselves. They should walk the way. I don't have to carry them all the time.
Yes, Master.
And especially when it comes to ethical reasons, I will not stop people. I will not force them. I will not use my master position to tell people do this, do that, just because I want to protect myself from their infection.
Understand.
Yeah, like that. Everybody is grown up already.
Yes, yes.
I know that somewhere is saying that some vegans don't want it because it has animal.
Yes.
And for that, they refuse for ethical reasons.
Yes, Master.
They believe that vegan food protects them
Oh, okay.
somehow and lessens the karma with the virus.
Yes.
Yes, that's true also. Even scientifically proven and research say that the vegan people are less susceptible to the pandemic.
Yes.
And even if they have an infection, for some reason, it's milder and easy to cure and quick to recover. It's official. It's open.
Yes.
The research was published on the news.
Yes, yes.
So that's why, for ethical reasons and for confidence in veganism, some of that vegan people, they refuse.
Yes, Master.
I wouldn't want to be responsible for other people's animal suffering. You know how people test in the laboratory.
Yes,
they make
yes.
the animals suffer so much that they could not even cry. And even if they cry, nobody cares. They treat them just like stones or something.
Yes.
Oh my God, my heart pains so much whenever I happen to see these things. And recently, PETA advertise it on the news as well about the suffering of these laboratory animals. My God, we are like devils.
Yes.
We are worse than devils in hell. Because the devils, they are allowed to only punish the bad ones, the sinful ones.
Yes.
We punish everybody, even innocent animals. They were in the jungle, they were roaming freely, they eat only leaves, and we catch them, we trap them,
Yes.
bring them to our house, and then torture them day in, day out, just for some experimentation. And most of it has no use.
Yes, understand.
Just to experiment, just to do things. But just like the Japanese people, they keep catching whales still.
Yes.
And then saying for scientific reasons. My God, not ashamed to talk. Not really ashamed to lie.
Yes, the wicked.
What for they go to the temple, bow to the Buddha and the meditation, or these lies?
Yes, Master.
Just to eat, because they're used to it and they like it. And rich people will pay for it, no matter what.
Yes.
Just to make profit out of the innocent, to satisfy their tongue. Don't care how cute. And you kill a whale, he dies slowly, he dies painfully, because he's so big.
Yes.
And they want it fresh even. So they
Gosh.
cut him into pieces when he's still agonizing, still alive and still feeling. You know, we are wicked. We are worse than devils, okay?
Yes.
Devils, they catch sinful people. When they go to hell, they punish them only. We don't care who is who. We just punish. We just do anything. We kill babies and we kill innocent animals. We kill innocent beings from the depth of the sea. We fish them up, net them up just to eat. The birds in the sky, we shoot them down to eat. And the innocent deer and all that, they live in their forests. And we surround them, corner them, and then shoot just to put their heads on the wall for a trophy.
Yes.
There are things like trophy hunting, even. Just to be proud that you kill some innocent, defenseless one. Has nothing to do with you. They live in the deep forest.
Yes.
They eat just leaves and grass. They harm nobody.
Yes, yes.
We are not worthy at all to be given so much abundance on this planet. And to be given life, to breathe good air, and to have an abundance of things to eat. We are not worthy, I'm telling you.
Yes, Master.
I feel ashamed. I feel ashamed because I was also forced to eat animals before from my parents on. But I vomit, okay? And I love, every time there are some vegetables, I eat the whole all by myself.
Yes.
I said quickly boil them and eat them all by myself.
Yes.
Yeah, before my parents even have a chance. I say, buy more. Buy more. I took the whole bucket,
Yes.
the whole pot, and then all the fruit in the garden, I am the one to eat. Only one. Because I hunt them. I know where they are and when they're ripe.
Yes.
Every day I check. Different corner. Sometimes they're hidden and I have to eat them. I find them. Yeah. And I also eat the wild fruit from the streets and all that. In the forest, there are some berries, stuff like that. I know which one. I know what to eat all the time. Okay? But I'm ashamed to be a human. We are so wicked. We are so devilish. We are worse than devils.
Yes.
Now we cannot even condemn the devils or demons. We are worse than them.
Yes, Master.
We punish everything, everyone, whatever we can, as long as they don't defend themselves.
Yes.
They cannot defend themselves. Then we just torture them, punish them. Oh my God, we are so terrible. We are terrible. We are the most terrible animals on this planet.
So we deserved all the pandemics and the disasters because of all that.
Yeah. Even God could not forgive us because we don't even repent and U-turn.
Yes, Master.
Nowadays, it's easy to know how the animals are suffering. Before, we didn't have the internet and all that. They hid all the slaughterhouses and abattoirs far away in the rural area somewhere. And we can pretend that we don't know. But nowadays, the internet shows everything. Many films show everything.
Yes.
We cannot have a heart to continue eating meat on the suffering and agonizing of other beings, living, breathing beings, killing them in such a torturous way. Worse than, it's like hell.
Yes, Master.
We make our planet become a living hell. And we make us become demons. Bloodthirsty demons and devils. And we make ourselves like subordinates of Satan.
Wow.
Not the children of God.
Yes, Master.
The things we do are devilish.
Yes.
How can you call yourself children of God anymore? You do just like Satan and devils do. Then you are the subordinate of Satan.
Yes.
He will have an excuse to catch you and bring you to hell because you belong to him.
Yes.
The way you do things, you will belong to hell. And there you will pay dearly. And no one's there to help you. No matter if you're president or king or even the pope or whoever you can call yourself, whatever position you're in, you will suffer just the same.
Yes, Master.
Maybe even more. Because if you know the law and you break it, then you will be punished more than the ignorant. That is the rule also.
Yes, I understand.
Just like in France, they even punished former President Sarkozy to do some jail time because he was connected with some bribery or something, or he took some money for the election that he was not supposed to.
Yes.
And they say that you were a lawyer. You know, you should not.
Yes, I understand.
There's no leniency for him, especially if you're president or even before that. If you're a lawyer, you should know the law more than common people.
Yes.
So there's no leniency for him.
Yes, I understand.
So just like us, we know everything nowadays, and we still sin. Then God cannot forgive us. But still have a door. Just turn vegan. Repent. That's all they need to do.
Yes, Master.
And I promise I can help them. Just turn vegan, you turn. And everything else will be wiped out. I will have the power to do that. I will wipe out everything.
Thank you, Master.
Whatever they have done before. It will be all forgiven. I am empowered to do that. I can. But all they have to do is just be vegan, repent. That's all there is. Is that difficult?
No, Master.
It's not. And that's a bargain I can have.
Yes, thank you.
But I need them to cooperate. That's all. Just turn vegan and repent. That's all I need. That's all I need as an excuse to help.
Yes.
Then they will never have to go to suffer in hell. Even if they might not have enough merit to go to heaven, they can be reborn again and enjoy human's life in health, happiness, and a sufficient life.
Yes.
But I can take them all to heaven if they just be vegan and repent. This is not a big condition, is it?
No, it's not.
Normally they should do that already anyway.
Yes.
They should be vegan. They should not eat other animals, beings. They should not eat meat.
No.
Because it's killing other innocent and living beings in such a torturous way. Before they die, they are tortured many other ways.
Yes.
Forced to go into the antiseptic tank even first, and then kill themselves, drown themselves, or trample upon each other because of the coercion.
Yes.
Oh my God, I cannot talk quick big enough. And all the animals in the laboratory, my God, it gives me pain every day. Too much. Sometimes I say to God, oh God, I cannot bear anymore. My heart cannot take it. I don't know if I can continue to live in this world like this. I mean, if we didn't know, then it's an excuse. But we know everything now.
Yes.
The more we do the SMTV, the more we know. And it's just too much for my little heart. Sometimes I thought I could die from anguish, seeing all this suffering.
Yes. We thank you for enduring for the world.
I have no other choice.
We thank you for always paying attention to the details and loving the animals and loving the people and just everything and sacrificing so much.
It's unnatural to me.
Yes, Master.
I didn't feel anything, okay?
Yes.
Didn't feel like something so hard or so good or so. Just natural, like the sun gives you warmth.
Yes.
I just do what I do, huh?
Yes, Master.
The person who wants to guide you to the north, he is unconditional. He wants nothing from you.
Yes.
But you have to go that way. If you go south, he can't help you. It's not because he wants something from you, but that's the way you have to go.
Yes, Master.
Just like in this world we have North Pole and South Pole. It's like that.
Yes.
You cannot point to the South Pole and say, this is the North Pole, okay?
Yes.
And you cannot even go to the North Pole and say, I want to be in the South Pole.
Yes, I understand.
You have to do what you have to do. You have to do the right thing. If you're hungry, you eat.
Yes.
If you're thirsty and you ask me how I can quench my thirst, then I give you water.
Yes.
And you drink it. That's all. It's not a condition. It's not like a precondition. It's just the way you should do for yourself. Just like vegan, that's the way. The right way to help yourself, help the world, and go to heaven.
Yes, it's the only way.
Yeah, it's benevolent.
Yes.
I don't mean you might go to a higher heaven, but you go to heaven first, okay?
Yes.
And then from there, the master, or I myself, will continue teaching them so that they can go higher and higher.
Yes, I
So that
understand.
they will be completely out of the cycle of birth and death and vengeance and payment and karmic debt, all that.
Yes, Master.
Now you understand.
Understand.
No condition.
Yes,
No
Master.
condition. God is absolutely unconditional. But if you choose to go in harm's way, then you will be harmed.
Yes.
If you go jump into the fire, you'll be burned. Don't say nobody told you.
Yes, yes.
If you can't swim and you go into the sea, deep sea, you die. Drown.
Yes.
If you're thirsty and you don't drink water, then you will die of thirst. If you're hungry, you don't eat food, then you will die of starvation.
Yes.
This is a complicated world we live in. That's why if you go to heaven, you go with the master, then the master is a guide.
Yes, I see.
She knows the road. So if you follow her or him, you are out of the mess, out of the quagmire, out of the labyrinth. And then you'll be free. And if you insist you stay there and walk around, then that is your problem. But it's not the guy's demanding to do anything for him or to his liking. It's just the way it is. There's one way to go out of the labyrinth. Then you go with him and then you'll be out.
Yes.
If you don't trust him, you think you find a way yourself, you can't. Because you don't know it. Okay?
That's right.
It's a trick like that. Maybe you can, but it will take a long, 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 long time. So just if you follow your own way of life, maybe you go to hell and then you maybe clean up your sins one day after 100 or a few hundred years or 1,000 years. You come out and you start anew again and you try your way again.
Wow.
Nobody can do that. Only with the guide.
Yes.
Because the guide already came from there and go back there. If somebody already go from New York to California back and forth all the time, wouldn't he be able to point the way to you?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, and if he's going back to California for business, if you follow him, wouldn't you find California?
Yes, definitely.
Sure, that's what it is, you see?
Yes.
There's a map, there is a GPS, you have to follow it.
Yes, Master.
My God, so simple, but the law of the universe is not easy for everybody to know. Just even in your country, there are many laws you don't know also.
Yes, that's right.
Not to talk about some mysterious universal law.
Yes, understand.
But when it comes down to it, there's nothing mysterious. Actually, it's very Einstein.
Yes.
When you stay in the same place, you throw something out and you stay long enough, that thing come back to you.
Yes.
Boomerang.
Yes.
Okay? So it's very scientific, logical,
Yes,
very
yes.
Einstein. To me, it is very Einstein. So what you sow, so you reap that. So you plant the apple, you will have an apple fruit.
Yes.
And you plant a thorn bush, it will grow to be a thorny bush. Okay? Huh?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Master.
You happy with that?
Yes, very happy. Thank you always for your answers and your truth.
So what you sow, so you reap that. So you plant the apple, you will have an apple fruit.
Yes.
And you plant a thorn bush, it will grow to be a thorny bush.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Master.
You happy with that?
Yes, very happy. Thank you always for your answers and your truth.
Oh, I have to. I am your teacher, no?
Yes, Master.
I have to continue to teach you guys, and by the way, we teach the world also. Otherwise, what for? I'm a Master Hai.
Yes, Master.
I cannot eat all this knowledge for myself. I know it already.
Yes.
Just like I have more money, I have to share.
Yes, thank
I
you.
want to share. I have knowledge, I have to share. So that you become wiser, wiser, wiser.
Yes.
And you clear yourself of all doubts and liberate yourself from all the entanglements and quagmire of ignorance.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. And thank you for believing in me and trusting me and giving yourself a chance
Yes, Master. Thank you.
to understand more about all these things, how it works in the world and the next.
Yes, Master.
Okay. Thank you for being good man.
It's amazing that we even have the opportunity to listen to such wisdom from you, or else no one would ever receive any of this kind of knowledge and wisdom.
Because they don't have them.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, in this time of turbulence, you need them more than other times, perhaps.
Yes, Master.
Maybe that's why God allows me to have more wisdom, more knowledge in order to share and to help people.
Yes, Master.
Okay.
Thank God.
Just like when there is a disaster, a lot of people are hungry, then we have to give more food. Normally you eat only your meals, but now you have to bring more food to other people.
Yes, Master.
Because it's needed, yeah?
Yes.
This time, humans need more than in normal times.
Yes, understand.
It's a final time, final battle between heaven and hell. So everything is intensified.
Yes, yes.
Everything is magnified. Everything is so overwhelming. Today we cover a lot.
Yes, Master.
I like it because Muslims and rules and all that. But there are much more in the Muslim books, holy books, like the Quran and the Hadith.
Yes.
So we cover quite substantial topics.
Yes,
and
we did.
It's very good for the people to know.
Yes, Master.
I hope it helps. I think it will help somehow.
Hopefully.
Some
we
people.
pray so.
Yeah, they just poor people, ignorant. Nobody tells them the truth and the real meaning of many things. People are so pitiful. Muslims or not.
Yes, Master.
They really have faith. They're really faithful and really sincere. They just gone the wrong way and misunderstand a lot. That's all.
Yes, Master.
I just hope my talk will help them to wake up.
Thank you, Master. There are other team questions if you'd like to...
Tell.
Yes.
Okay, so the one here is animal souls seem to be fiercely seeking revenge now for humans' cruelty, unlike before. For example, their souls inhabit the COVID-19 virus, and one of our fellow association members saw their resentment like a black cloud circling our Earth. Did the animals only recently become vengeful like this?
No.
Mm.
It's been a long time, but it's just building up more now.
Right.
You have only one fire, then the smoke is less. But if you continue to make more fires, then there will be more smoke.
Mm. Yes,
more
Master.
heat. Over centuries, over decades, over epochs. Yeah? There's always some sickness, you see, some pandemic or epidemic.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe sometimes a very big scale also. Now we have only like 5 million officially dead from the pandemic, from the COVID-19. But a long time ago, there's also a pandemic. What was that? The Spanish flu, they
The
call
Spanish
it.
flu, yes.
Yeah, more millions people died.
Mm.
Maybe 50 million people died.
Wow, yes.
Yeah, and then it erased the hatred maybe, and then it comes again. We continue to sin.
That's
Continue
true.
to do against God's law. Thou shalt not kill. Continue eating or warring each other, then there will be war again.
Yes, Master.
All the war, or the pandemics, or the disaster are caused by all that. All this bad energy, or the vengeful lament of these innocent souls, and all these abortions as well.
Right.
If you kill a person, you have to pay with your life, and you kill innocent babies. That will be much more than just that.
Mm.
Yeah, and we continue killing, animals, humans, for whatever reason, or even jihad, whatever.
Yeah.
Then we cannot expect peace and freedom. Because the guilt also will kill us inside. The souls know everything, heaven sees everything. And that guilt also builds up and makes us sick as well.
Yes, Master.
And that makes us also like vulnerable to this attack from this revenge.
Yes.
Even if they don't revenge, just say even all the souls of the animals forgive.
Mm-hmm.
And even if some master or heavens take them up to heaven, the bad energy of killing, moaning, lamenting, and anguish from all these animals are still inside our atmosphere.
Right.
It won't disperse like that. Nothing will be lost.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, like that. And these energies are enough to kill the whole planet.
Wow.
If there has not been interference of some sort by spiritual people.
Thanks God for all that.
Those who saints praying,
Yes.
sharing energy, sharing merit. Then the whole world would have been gone long time ago. Long time ago.
Yes.
See, there were the Black Plague and bubonic disease, and then many other diseases all the time. And there are some other things new nowadays. I just read something, some other kind of virus, a new disease and all that. Or some old disease comes back everywhere.
Yeah.
So is it us who create benevolent energy or vicious energy?
Yes, Master.
And then the vicious energy will affect people, and people become also agitated and vicious and warlike. And that's why murders and all kinds of other things are happening
Yes.
to the neighbors or anybody on the street.
Yes, Master.
Even in the supermarket or in the workplace, because this energy is gnawing at people.
Yes, Master.
And even if you escape this time, maybe because your marriage is big enough to cover your debt, so you don't have a pandemic. Next time you come back, you will have it.
Oh, yeah.
Because your marriage will run out, just like your money runs out.
Yes.
All right. Any question? Any comment?
No, Master, thank you so much for your input, comments, and feelings, because it's all truth, and you risk your reputation, you risk everything just to share your truth, to help the world and to help all beings awaken. And let's hope they do.
That's the least I can do, no?
Thank you, Master.
I don't have any other power in this physical world. I'm not even a policewoman.
You're somebody to us, Master.
Yeah, sure. Because inside you know and outside you know.
Yes, Master.
But what I mean is, I wish I could do more, but I don't know how and what. I think that's the best I do, and I'm so busy every day already. I don't know what else I can do, even if I want to.
Yes, Master.
Taking care of my job and Supreme Master Television is already a lot.
Yes,
Takes
Master.
up a lot of time, and I have to do my inside job as well. I have to meditate also,
Yes, Master.
so that I can recover. It's just like the car, you cannot keep running it. You have to fill it with petrol sometimes.
That's right, Master.
Right. Depends on how much mileage you have run already.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my love, all of you, handsome.
Thank you, Master.
For all your
Okay,
love.
angel, handsome angel. Yeah. All the best to you. And if you need anything more, you tell me, because I also don't know what more to do for you. I thought I'd do what I can already. But if you need something more, you tell me, huh?
Thank you,
You've
Master.
done everything that we already need, Master.
I guess physically we okay, huh?
Yes.
Yes.
Unless you want to go out and have a girlfriend or something, that I cannot help, okay?
No, thank you.
But for food, clothing, you can order anything you want.
Yes, Master. Thank you.
It's my duty to take care of you.
You do.
Because you work together with me. You're under my roof. So-called under my roof.
Yes, Master.
I just worry you're not comfortable enough, that's all.
We are. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You're doing your best already, always.
It's good. It's good. I'm still thinking, what else? I'm still thinking now and then when I have a little minute. I wonder if what else I can do for you. But we live simple, it's good.
Yes, Master.
Also less burden to our karma and to society.
Yes, Master.
Thank you, Master.
Suppose if I live like everybody else, using my money, my business money to build big houses and big buildings for all of you, then I think we don't have enough for many other things.
That's right, Master.
So in a way, I'm also grateful that you live simple also, the way I provided. It was there already. Whatever you are using, living in, is already there. So you just accept it like that, and it's good.
Yes, Master.
No matter what, we are better off than other billions of people.
Yes,
right.
exactly, Master. We are lucky.
Exactly like that. Just look down, don't look up, okay?
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Look up to heaven, but look down on earth, so that we know and be grateful that we are really much better off.
Yes,
Yes,
very
Master.
grateful.
And we do this voluntarily, so it feels good, not like we are mandated to do it.
That's
Yes,
right,
that's
Master.
right.
And that is even better because we know our quality is good. Like the inside quality is good. If somebody mandates you to do that, then it is not the same.
Yes.
Then you would not know what kind of quality you're made of.
Yes, Master.
Your heart, your nobility, your quality of character and strength in the face of challenges, stuff like that.
Yes, Master.
Okay, that's it now. If nothing else, then I thank you
Thank you.
Master.
for your questions and your attention.
Thank you,
Thank you
Master.
very much,
Please be
Master.
safe.
If you find any other news or something and you want to ask me, then let me know, huh?
Yes,
Okay,
Master.
Master.
Let me know again.
Yes,
Okay,
Master.
Master.
Yeah, and then we will sit down and gossip. No, actually, this is good for the world, what we're talking about.
Yes.
What we have been talking about is not gossip, it's all truth and all fact.
Yes,
Master.
As far as every report is concerned, we didn't make it up.
Yes, Master.
We didn't concoct it.
Yes.
Yeah, we didn't make any concoction of falsehood or anything for any bad intention.
No, we
That's
didn't.
right. No,
Our
we didn't.
intention is pure.
Yes, Master.
All right, my love.
Thank you, Master.
You're welcome, man, and thank you also for working hard.
Thank you, Master.
Ciao for now.
Goodbye, Master.
Bye for now, Master.
Bye.
Take care.
God bless, eh?
God protect, Master.
God protect you. God bless you more.
Thank you, Master.
Ciao, babies.
Bye-bye, Master.
Ciao, honey pie. American, yeah? American, they say. Honey pie, right?
Yes, honey pie.
Apple pie, right?
Yes.
Even American pie. I don't know what it means by American pie. Do the Americans look like a pie? Oh, it's just a sweet talk, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I love the English speaking. They talk very sweet. Yeah, in England also. Okay. In England, they call you sweetheart.
Yeah.
My love. In America, they call you apple pie, honey,
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin pie. Yeah. And how you say?
My sugar lump.
Sugar lump?
Yeah.
Oh.
A block of sugar.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah,
but,
my sugar.
I heard sugar candy.
Yeah.
There's even a song, eh? Sugar baby love, sugar baby love. Okay, I don't want to put you to sleep. We must go to work now. Don't
That's
sleep.
lovely.
I'll go to work.
Your voice is so lovely.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Ciao, huh?
Bye-bye, Master.
Bye, love.
Remember, God, you are divine. Have a good night. Remember, God.
Want to be obese? No? Then choose vegan.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.